Can you hear us there, Toots? Lovely.
There's sound, yeah. So make sure you can hear us in the comments. No non-members allowed, man. We was talking in the Discord. I can't remember last night. Did they say in the Discord that they want the non-members or they don't want the non-members?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Oh well, ain't nothing the non-members can say now anyway. We in this, man. Aye, we're late, but we're earlier than ASAKE. That's where we starting today.
Is that where we're starting? That's where
we're beginning. What happened at the concert? First of all...
Sorry, Toots, can you get the comments up on screen for me, please?
First of all, live show, September 30th. The link, yes, I can see the link is at the top of the description. Currently, there's 151 of you here. You guys are all on time, man, but there's only 33 likes. Eesh. I don't know how. That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Run the like up. Run the likes up.
And we had technical issues. We were actually here on time, and then we had to turn off the ATEM and turn it back on because it wouldn't start the stream.
Jesus Christ.
Annoyingly. We wanted to do 2 weeks in a row, 8 on a dot. Bang. I've been lit.
It's crazy because we've been there for ages.
We've been there for ages.
They're just going to chat shit. I'll lock off the chat for everyone. I won't. I'll lock off the chat for everyone. But yeah, live show September 30th. Get your tickets. Yes, we are live. 69 likes. That's nice. It's building. 205 of you in here. Keep running it up. Tell your cousins to tune in as well, man, and your auntie if she was at the concert. We're trying to hear your experiences.
Hey,
but we'll tell
SA with the 5 gifters straight away. Let's
immediately.
go.
The non-members are, some of them are allowed in. Say thank you, bruv. Don't just come in there and just start chatting shit. Say thank you, bruv.
Thank you.
We're waiting for you lot to say
Big
thank
money,
you.
Sammy.
We're waiting for you to say thank you, bruv. But you're not saying thank you.
I even just became a member. I had 2 wows.
2 what?
Wows. I had 2 wows.
What's the perks? I'm not asking.
What's wows?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, is that like an acronym, or is that just I had 2 wows? I don't know what that means. I'm old. Wow. Vera, please explain yourself.
I don't like that. Yeah, Joy wows as in wow.
Maybe. I had 2
that's
wowzers.
Oh, okay. I had to wow.
Wows as in wow.
Yeah. Oh, I had to wow. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
You lot are uncles. Oh my God.
I didn't know if I was.
Not understand that?
I'm following his lead.
Yeah, that's horrible. This is horrible.
I don't know what I had to wows mean, innit?
I
had to wows. Said of what? All right, boom. The concert was on Sunday.
Yeah.
Tem, who do we need to say thank you to for hooking us up with the box?
Nobody, our damn selves. Fuck that. Nah, I'm playing. Shout out to
O2. In that bitch again.
Yeah. Shout out to O2 for hooking us up.
Yeah, man, appreciate that.
Shout out to Amos, who hooked us up with that, and you'll be hooking us up again. Jay has to see you there.
Oh yeah, hey, ASAP.
Buddy.
All right, boom. Don't be afraid. The phone line is closed, but you can text. Oh, the number's not on there when it's closed.
That's it. My bank. My
the
bank
numbers
went
that.
busy,
Oh, no, I guess not. I didn't know that. What's it called? He had done that.
Oh.
So what's the open one?
The open one should have the number.
Yeah,
innit?
it should do. You remember how to do that, Toots? Does that have the number in it? It does, yeah?
Should
we
cool.
open it? Or?
No.
Oh, close it again. Close it
again.
No,
don't close it. Leave it so the number's there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you can see the number. You could text. You could text
your advertising, but
don't worry about it. You can text how you feel the live show went for ASAKE. I don't give a fuck if I pronounce it wrong, man. I'm not born and bred, bruv. I'm just born. Don't start messing. Oh, you pronounce it, man. I'll just say suck your dad. Boom. So,
who's Jordan? What? And why did he change his name to Boogs?
I don't know. So, I got there, the day before. I think a statement came out that he'll be on stage at 8:30, right?
Yes, it
did.
Yeah.
Now, gave a text.
I believed it wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
Shout out Creflo becoming a member.
Yes. Shout you out.
Creflo Bola.
Creflo Bola.
Remember Creflo Doll?
Yeah.
I believed it wholeheartedly because of what surrounded this concert. So I was like, I was going to get there for 6 anyway and eat outside of this, outside of like the lounges and or just settling for hot dog, whatever. Pause.
Yeah.
So every day check Discord. Do you know how hard it is to check Discord while we're doing this, bruv? What do you need to say? Say it, text. Yeah. What are we talking? Text. So I was expecting 8:30 because of the controversy, so I was planning on getting there for 6 anyway to eat. I get there on the way in. Now, this is what I think the Hyatt Lounge is around the corner.
Yeah.
Because the way people were just standing on the street,
it must be,
was like, what's going on outside of the O2? And it's a good 10-minute walk if you was to go there. But like, wherever that thing that people were standing outside at, it's not the O2, basically. So the loitering had already begun.
What, really? You saw people standing around somewhere else?
Like, you know where the Top Golf thing is?
The Top Golf?
You know, like the driving range, but it was further than that.
Oh,
did you see it on your way in as well?
Yeah.
Like, it's close to the O2, cool. But it's not the O2, and it's further than the driving range on that road.
Okay.
Like, so it's having me thinking, yeah, people ain't turning up on time. They're going to go here pre-drink till 9 and then come over.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Where's Hyatt, bruv?
Is it Greenwich? Or is it...
Am I spelling it wrong? Because I'm seeing Hyatt Camberwell.
How are you pronouncing it?
Hyatt Lounge.
Where is it? Is it in Greenwich or is it in...
I'm seeing one in Camberwell and
Woolwich?
I'm seeing one that is... Okay, SE... No,
there is one in Camberwell.
Okay, all right, cool. So the branches. I was thinking, where is it?
I don't know.
One's in Edgware.
Edgware.
And then Hyatt. That's not the same thing.
Where's
Hyatt?
Yeah, I don't know. There's one in Greenwich and Camberwell.
Okay, and is that Greenwich one the one that's close to the O2 then?
The Greenwich one's the famous one. Yeah, that's what I know.
Right, and that's close to the O2? Look at David.
Of course David knows.
And he's from
okay, all right, cool. Confirm then, cool.
So people are already loitering. Yeah. So I've deeped it. All right, cool. Everyone's going to be late today. Me, I'm going to be inside. If it comes on time, pause. We straight. We're inside. I don't do this turn up late business.
Right.
Like, I'm not about to stand in no queues and wait. Boom, boom, boom. What time did you reach?
Bloody hell. It must have been like 6:30 or something.
We was all doors open at 6. Like, there's a whole reason why the concert says doors open at 6. There's a whole reason why there's a curfew. There's a whole reason why there's security. There's a whole reason of everything. The door opened at 6, but some people have in their mind, I'm getting there for 9.
Yeah.
Like, when we got inside, shit was at like less than 40% people were inside.
Yeah. Empty as hell.
For you lot, when I got in, I think I got there maybe even like 8 o'clock even. So 30 minutes before he supposedly meant to come out. Bro, I think 50% of the people were outside, bro. I'm telling you, it was mad. Like, the outside of the actual venue, so in the lobby area and outside were like, if you were walking towards the car park, there was bare people there.
People standing around.
Bare people there.
Like, people were literally just standing outside, just standing there. Like, no...
People finding their wives outside.
Not even in the queue, just waiting for women. Like, man are just outside waiting for women. And I'm like, now this is very silly. This is gonna cause a problem. Hindsight, I can see it as people that have put on events before. People just standing outside it's like, what's going on? This doesn't seem normal.
Come in or
like, the
go.
show isn't out here. Like, what's happening that everyone's just stood outside? Like, nothing's happening out there. Like, then we're inside. We go to where we're supposed to be. And then it's coming to 8:30, but people still aren't coming inside. Like, the thing says he's gonna. So if in your mind, you like, as a concert goer, do you not hope that the artist will come out on time? Like, what are we doing outside till 9:30?
Yeah, I thought that he will be ready, but then when I looked in the crowd, I said, he's not coming out.
He's not coming out.
He's not gonna come out.
And the thing is. Unfortunately, probably a lot of people didn't actually see the tweets. You know what I mean? Like, I only knew because you showed me. But if you didn't show me, I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, I saw it in the
you know what I mean? So if you didn't, and with the track record of African artists, they're all thinking, why am I going inside to just stand around? I might as well be outside, socialize.
This is the thing of newfound information, which a lot of it could be hearsay. The first one is like going over curfew, how much it apparently costs. Like, some say it's 100K for 10 minutes. Yeah. It's like,
I don't know.
No, 10K. It's 10K a minute.
10K a minute.
10K a minute.
Right.
If you go overtime.
So what's 100K? Is that 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So Justin Bieber, I think, got no, it's 100. That's 100K. But anyway, Justin Bieber got fined.
Anyway, so what did I say?
What do you mean?
Go on.
You said if it's 100K, I wasn't challenging you. I was telling you what it was.
You said no.
Because you didn't know what it was.
How do you mean I didn't know? I said it.
What did you say?
I said they say allegedly this is what it is. So even you saying like it's 100K a minute, it's allegedly. Where did you get your information
10K a minute. That's what they said. It was the news. Then they were reporting people that have been fined. I don't know. Lavinia was reading it to me in the car. She went to the news.
Man, that's Twitter, bro.
No, it wasn't Twitter. It wasn't Twitter. It wasn't Twitter. It's not from O2. It's the Greenwich Council that does the fines. Yeah, she was reading it like she was reading it. You tried to correct
me because I said 100K.
I didn't. I was just telling you what it was. You were asking a question, though.
But you said no.
You said allegedly is da 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 da.
Yeah, but
and
I said no, so that's a challenge.
I just said nah. Like it was a.
He didn't think I did.
No. Stop trying it because I weren't challenging you, bro.
I was challenging.
I weren't challenging you. You're being defensive.
You're on the defense.
Exactly.
He said no.
No, he said like no.
It's 10K. Yeah, like it's not
like
that. Don't try it, bro.
Is my maths not right?
No, your maths is right. But he wasn't saying you're wrong.
Like you said no.
Did you say 100K every 10 minutes?
How do you confirm with a negative?
Bro, you know how people speak, bro.
Yeah,
It's like people go like, yeah, nah. Like people say, yeah, nah, yeah. You're on some nonsense, bro. You're outvoted anyway, so drop the helmet, bro.
Yeah, the only reason why he said no, the only reason why I'm not backing it is because I know he wasn't challenging you.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It's because I know he wasn't challenging you.
Come on, man. Everybody can see it, bro. You're on the defensive.
Yeah,
I'll lock off.
That's a bit too far.
So that's too far.
No, I just know he wasn't challenging.
If it's too far,
yeah, because he wasn't challenging.
I play games, innit?
No, that's fine.
It's too far.
No, yeah, that's too far because he wasn't challenging you.
Sure.
He was just
I know
he was just
I wasn't,
confirming what
like,
you were saying.
Confirming
but
with
he just
nah,
said,
yeah?
No, but he just said, oh, no, like...
It's 10K, like, that's it.
You was questioning yourself.
No, I wasn't.
No, as in, like, you was like, oh, like, allegedly, like, you wasn't sure.
Yeah, because and I'm saying
there's no... It's just Twitter that say this.
No, I'm telling you,
he's saying he's got a source.
He's lying. He said he's
I'll call Lavinia right now. Do you know what? I could call Lavinia right now if you want.
So who read it on Greenwich Council?
Lavinia, literally as soon as we left the venue.
So why did you say people but not Lavinia at first?
I never said people.
He's lying again. He definitely said people.
I never said people.
I only remember when
I never said people.
That's the only thing I remember when he said
I know who told me. I never said people.
With you two. You never listened.
Don't say you two because
when he wasn't listening the other day, he was on no one's side and then I wasn't listening.
So why at my house?
Get out your house.
What the hell do you want from me, bro?
He was drunk.
He was definitely drunk. Like, it's horrible, bro. I don't know what you're saying. I never said people, bro. I never said people. I said the video.
Yeah, let's continue anyway.
Cool. So, and then let's just dive into the article. Yeah. So one Donny, I think his name's Jason. He wrote an article immediately the next morning. And there's some things I got gripes with, some things I don't have gripes with. So the title is ASAKE'S Review. Afropop beacon, mistimes underwhelming London return after Brixton tragedy. Arriving 90 minutes late, ASAKE'S seems frustrated doing his Too Safe set, which included a tribute to 2 people that were killed at his last show.
His Too Safe set?
Do you think the set was safe?
Yes. You know what? I hear it just because he didn't do the hype.
Well,
I don't know if he didn't plan to or I feel like he ran out of time.
To, but obviously the way the concert was, he's clearly spread it out so there's calm moments. Do you know what I mean?
Which is that safe? Safe would have been just the bangers and that's it. That sounds more safe than
safe
like experimenting with other songs.
I was taking it as safe as in like there's less likely going to be issues in the crowd. Like, you know, like for example.
No, that's true still.
What?
No, I'm just agreeing. I said no. That's true.
Yeah.
He said no.
That's cool. But that's hey. But I understood what you were saying.
Yeah. Like, I know you did it because you said what?
Yeah, I'm saying what's true, like, because you agreed with me, but I'm saying what part of my statement did you agree with? This guy's mad petty today. What's going on? Drink a Red Bull or something, bro. Like, what's going on?
He said no. So go on.
But yeah, I was taking it as safe as in like, there's less likely going to be like a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I took it. Maybe they
has he
safe.
had mosh pits at his? Because I've never been to his to his?
I don't know.
I've only seen Afro Nation when he ran into the crowd.
Save sounds more like he didn't play a risky song, but that's not true because
that isn't true at all.
He didn't only play the bangers.
Yeah, that's very
that
true.
would have been more safe. Then also it says he seems frustrated. I didn't really get a sense that he was frustrated. Maybe at like the very end when he was like, "I'll be back," but like, what, we're gonna reduce frustration down to 1.
I don't know where they even.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm thinking the safe might be
because otherwise that doesn't make sense at all. Because he definitely didn't play a safe set. He didn't play just his bangers.
Yeah.
So it can't be a safe set.
Okay, let's even start from the top. Let's start with the tribute.
From outside, when I was walking in, I saw them. They had. Did you see the boards like where they had the people that died?
No.
And they said, "Oh, we're doing a petition." There was a petition going on outside before the concert. Like
Petition for what?
for the people that passed away. I think it was like so that they either get money or something like that.
I don't know what I saw.
There was a board that had all the people that passed away, and there was like 2 people standing by it, and they're like, "Oh, have you been to his concert before?" And I said, "No, this is my first time." They said, "Oh, okay, don't worry." And I was like, "Why? What's this?" And then she's like, "Oh, it's a petition for the people that passed away at the last one." I was like, "Rah, I've never."
Petition to do what though?
I don't know.
It must be to do with like them getting paid out or something like that. But it's to bring more awareness to the people that passed away for whatever reason. I don't know if anyone was there and if they saw it, but I saw that. And the lady actually said, "Have you been to his concert?" And then they were trying to work out whether I was at the last one, innit? But obviously I wasn't. And she said, "Okay, don't worry about it then."
Okay, this is where I am going to open the phone lines because this is because we're starting from the top, the tribute. So the tribute played as an onlooker, not a family member. I was like, this is nice.
This is nice. Yeah.
But the sister came out and said it was, I'm going to misquote her, but it was along the lines of he hasn't spoken to the family since.
Yeah. So that's what I was going to say to Angel's comment there. The victim's family said that they've, ASAKE'S never contacted him. That's not what has been. That's not what she said. She said since. And somebody actually said, "Have you not been told by this family that ASAKE'S been in contact?" And she actually replied to that saying, "I said since."
Yeah.
So explain that again.
So basically, she said that I haven't been contacted since. And somebody said, "Oh, have you not been in contact with your family? ASAKE'S contacted you." And then she corrected them and said, "I said since."
I don't get it.
So as in like, somebody was trying to. Basically, people were understanding it as ASAKE'S never been in contact.
I'll read her tweet.
Because it definitely doesn't. It says
she
since.
said, she said, "What a sorry excuse of a tribute from ASAKE music. My sister lost her life at your show, and you haven't spoken to a single member of my family since. But you can hold another concert in London less than 9 months later and play her videos as a tribute." Then she just put question mark. Then she put R.I.P. Rebecca Ikumelo.
You can't tell people how to feel.
Yeah.
As a non-family member, just an onlooker, I was like, this is nice.
I thought it was noble. Yeah. It was honourable. I was like, I didn't expect it.
Nah, I didn't at all.
But at the same time, when it happened, I was like, okay, that feels right.
Yeah.
That this is your first time being in London since the incident. So it's flaring up again that ASAKE'S back. Yeah. Last time, look what happened. So it's like, it makes sense that he addressed it, or at least the team wanted to address it.
But it's like, I've got so many things on it. Like, is 9 months too soon? And then what was the other? Like, do we blame the artist? Like, the guy's that's backstage.
It's the fate. Look, I think you were saying it's the face of the problem, isn't it?
Literally. Yeah. Literally. He's just the face of it. Yeah. Because it's his concert, but he was nothing to do with, let's say, the security, because that's the O2's thing. When you book the O2 at that sort of level, security comes with it. You can't just book the O2 and say, I don't want security. Do you get what I'm saying? So when they talk about the way the security was dealing with the people, that's clearly nothing to do with the artist or even them booking. That's just to do with the negligence of the security. Yeah. And obviously having loads of people show up without a ticket.
Yeah.
That's
like, the artist can't control.
It's different if you said, "Yo, pay on the door." That's different. That can incite violence.
Yeah, 100%.
Like people will get
first
there.
Come, first serve.
That's very different. I get that. But no, you can't say it's the artist's fault. But I would think, again, I am not a family member, I would, from the outside looking in, I would more look at the O2.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I'd be looking at because it's their responsibility to keep people safe. It's not ASAKE'S.
No, it's not.
That's
That's the truth of the matter. But unfortunately, there's no face of an O2. Do you know what I mean? So if you're grieving and you want somebody to blame, he's the only face you can blame. Do you know what I mean? There's nobody actually there, nobody else that you can be like, yo, like, because if you're talking to the O2, bro, like, who am I actually talking to here?
Yeah. Oh, Bob's saying he had already booked the O2 time ago, so he had the slot even before the Brixton event. Probably likely, because I'm sure you can't just book the O2 and just go there in a couple months. You would have to book it in advance. Yeah. It's a busy schedule.
Caller's on the phone. Hello, caller, you there?
Hi.
What's up? Yeah, all right.
I'm good. My name's Nicole.
Hello, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
I was just calling to say, when you were saying that there was boards outside, it was because they were appealing for information.
Right.
To help
Okay.
Investigation.
That was it. That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, and so we've put a poll up, and we're asking: is 9 months too soon?
You know what? Yeah, I did think it was a bit insensitive because it does feel a bit soon. I attended myself, but I don't know.
I don't know if any time would help. Personally, I think his first time doing a concert after the incident was always going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Regardless, if he did it in 2 years, 3 years, like even though people showed up to Chris Brown, there's still some people that are like, hold on. So this is his first time being in the country since the incident of.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're just thinking of everyone that was there that was enjoying themselves, but there's some people that are going to be like, yo, we still remember. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. I think any amount of time, as long as he's doing something. As long as he's doing a concert performing.
So as long as a man is working, for me it's a bit. Come on, man! Like he's a contracted artist. Like the label are gonna be like, yeah, we got this booking, you know, like his O2 is sold out.
I just thought like the family, like imagine being the family and then just seeing like 20,000 people go attend as if nothing happened. Obviously, I was thinking he at least needs to do a tribute, which he did. But I don't know. It seems like the sister of the girl still wasn't happy.
Yeah. What I said was that I think the only thing he could have done that is better is actually have them there for the tribute, because it's like doing a tribute but not having the actual family there. It's kind of like, but you could have. Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he asked and they rejected.
If they asked and rejected, then at least you've done that. Do you know what I mean? But from the messages that the woman is, the sister said, I doubt she would say it in that whatever those words were. If he had contacted her and been like, oh, we want to do a tribute, would you like to be involved? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it wouldn't make sense for him to do that.
Who should be trying to make the situation right? ASAKE or the O2? Like, as in, for example, you know, like with Gucci Mane, when one of his artists has died on the label, he's paid for their funeral, for example. Like, I don't know if any of that was done for the people
that's
that
what I'm saying. I don't
lost
know
their lives. But it's like,
done.
Would we be looking at ASAKE to be doing that, or would we be looking at the O2 for doing that?
It should be both, but more on the O2.
It should be more on the O2, but like I said, because there's no face of it, they don't need a PR team for this. Or because really and truthfully,
it should be both.
Yeah, because the O2 were responsible for keeping people safe that day.
Yeah.
So if somebody dies, it's only because it's his concert.
Has the power to help.
He has the voice in the situation.
He has the voice in the situation.
Like during the situation, he had the power to help.
No, I'm saying
not like during the incident. After.
Yeah.
Like
after. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool.
Because it's like,
all right, I get you.
You know something tragic has happened, and it wasn't under your watch, but it was on your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
The right thing to do is to help in that situation, however you can. Do you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, I don't know what he's done, because obviously he's been in contact, but I don't know what that contact was. We don't know. Yeah. So it's like, clearly whatever he's done, they don't feel like it's enough.
So I'm gonna ask the guy that wrote for The Guardian gave the show 2 stars. Do you agree with that?
Terrible. That's terrible.
The rating.
The rating, yeah, I'd give it 8.9.
Out of 10.
It was out of 5 still.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have gave you that
thought it was out of
information.
10.
Thought it was being rough. I think it was that. Yeah, it was
Out
definitely.
of 5.
Yeah.
It must be
I'd
out of
give
5.
it
When
a
you do stars.
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, so
I
you
don't-
enjoyed then.
What?
Yeah, it was so good. The set list was good.
Yeah.
The visuals was good. The vocals was good.
Mm.
Everything was good.
Was you at standing?
And no, I was even seated, and I still had an amazing time.
Good stuff.
Mm.
And I just think it's such a shame that it's being overshadowed by him not
What would you do
performing
if you guys
like
were
his
shocking?
big hits. Like
Yeah.
it's such a minor thing in the grand schemes of things. Like
Yeah.
yeah, speak for him. And I feel like he would have even been upset. Like
He was
'cause
definitely
he obviously
upset.
would have wanted to perform it.
Yeah.
So I just feel like everyone's being very harsh. And obviously, like, no one plans to start a concert an hour and a half late. Like, something must have happened. And obviously, why are people showing up late? Like, I was there at 7 p.m.
Exactly. It's real simple why the concert started late.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying with like the going overtime and having to pay a bill. There's also the new rumor that a show can't start unless 80% of tickets are scanned and people are inside the venue.
Oh, wow.
That's something that's just come up this time again because African artists have been being late to their shows, but this is the first time I've seen that being said. People just have to just go inside the like bare people were just outside standing. Like I looked out the window, people just standing there, and I'm just like, bruv, we're trying to get this show. It's Sunday.
James said you clearly weren't there.
Who?
He said he didn't even play Joa. He ended on that. You weren't there.
He wasn't
People just
there.
be talking.
Aye,
man.
that's some people might not be there. They're just talking.
Yeah, he did do song, but he
man
did-
said
he did.
it as a fact.
Yeah. But there was videos that apparently they were holding people outside.
Yeah,
That people couldn't get in. Like when we went, there was no queues. We just went straight in.
we were in there, somebody was saying that to us.
Yeah, like they were
Somebody
holding
was
people
like,
outside.
Yeah,
Like, they
he's
weren't-
not going to be in too much trouble or he has a case that he could dispute because they were actually stopping.
Yeah,
people
they were stopping people from coming in.
Again, it's timing. Doors open at 6.
Yeah.
You can't just let everyone in the venue at the same time. There's a bunch of you turning up at the same time. The doors open at 6 and you got 2.5 hours to get into your seat, but you're all coming within 15 minutes. It's like, bruv, we can't let all of you in. We're gonna have to search all of you. We have to scan your tickets. Again, it's the concert that has a lot of eyes on it. Cause I'm seeing people in blazers by the security doors. This don't happen like this often. If you pay
there was a
attention, you'll
lot of
see there's a
police.
lot of top dogs that was in the space making sure this thing goes smooth because they know what's surrounding it. Caller, thank you for your call.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Keep the phone lines open for
No
anyone else
worries.
to call in.
Oh, can I just mention?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Getting home. Hey.
Hey.
Jesus.
Did you drive?
Hey.
And I don't live in London.
Jesus.
Where do you live?
And I want to blame everyone who was making the concert start late because I would have made it home nice on time. Hey.
Listen, people were
But,
just
yeah,
moving
man.
to women in their
What
cars.
time did you get home?
Hey, I got home the next morning.
What?
Yeah, me too.
There was no more trains back to Cove.
Oh.
Like 7 a.m. next morning.
Yeah.
So where did you lodge, bruv?
Oh, so me and my friend's from Milton Keynes, so I just stayed with her until the first train in the morning.
Okay.
But we managed to get the tube as well. I know people had to yeah, long.
So it's Sunday, man. It's Sunday.
Hey, being a
And
fan
And
is
I
long.
rate it 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, at least you
I
enjoyed.
enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the set. Thank you very much.
Wow,
for your call.
appreciate you,
Thank
Nicole.
Bye.
Okay, Nicole.
Now, we need to talk about the helicopter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to me.
That thing was
I liked it
slow.
at first.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Loved it at first. Loved it.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was really on it because he was standing mad still. So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
is that
yeah.
a model or?
Yeah.
You don't want to move too much
Same.
from them kind of heights.
And then he
But,
opened his arms.
but whoever
hanging
was
off.
flying that chopper, yeah, was doing it with 0 speed.
I think it must have been a safety thing. It must have been like, yo,
It
they
must
can't
have
move
been,
this
but
thing
still,
fast.
come on, man.
It
Like,
was slow as
it was so slow.
Like he almost missed his drop.
that
He almost missed his drop. He was still
thing was going.
he was still getting detached whilst the song was playing, bro. I
That
was
thing
like,
was going.
oh
The
my
phone lines is
Lord.
open. You can text it.
It was mad because Ed's loud. Yeah, it was. But it was like, because
It's bare loud.
it was so slow and it's like people were discovering that at different points.
Yeah.
So people would cheer and then they'll stop cheering and be like, yeah. it's
Yeah,
like,
okay,
yeah,
you get
okay.
it now.
So,
Land, bruv. Land.
Yeah. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
It's Unique Lady here.
Hello,
What up?
Unique.
Yeah, let's talk about it because...
Were you there?
What do you mean you're coming on at 10 o'clock? Yeah.
Okay, do you know what? Let me get into this next section of the article. It says, but the show is immediately mirrored by his lateness. A full 90 minutes after he was due on stage, leaving him just 35 minutes until curfew, which is a lie.
What was it? 45 minutes?
No,
35 minutes until curfew.
45.
That would mean he came on
No.
Go on.
No, I'll let you finish.
He came on stage maybe about
It was
9?
9 something. No, it was...
It was about 9.
No, it was like 10 something. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't 10.
Oh, no,
It wasn't. It was like 10 something.
It wasn't.
It wasn't
couldn't
10
have
something.
been.
No, he was
10
there.
something. I had my phone in my hands.
Was
I had
it
my
10?
Nah, it wasn't.
my watch on my
knows?
wrist.
It wasn't.
It was
It
like
might
an hour
have
and a
been,
bit.
you
It was-
know.
Let me
trust me,
check.
No,
it was like
it might have been because I remember when it was
10
9:30.
something.
No, I remember when it was 9:30 and we were like, "Oh, he's still not out yet." Because I remember
Okay,
it being
around 10.
yeah, it could have been around 10 because like I remember
Because
9:30
he
and he
finished-
wasn't out there.
Yeah, it was late 9s.
You finished at like
Yeah, late 9s.
you finished like 11:10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it was
came
10
out.
past.
He came out
So
at
he was like,
9:50.
okay, I'll
he
be
came
back.
out at 9:50.
He came out at 9:50 because I've recorded it,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
the time here
Okay.
says 9:50.
Yeah.
So he was on stage for an hour and 20 minutes.
That means he really came out probably like 20 minutes after that because
The
the helicopter.
helicopter.
No, it's him walking.
Oh,
It's
was
him
it him
walking.
walking at 9:50?
on
That means he
stage.
was out at 9:30, bro.
It's outside.
At the
20
start,
minutes.
I was like, okay, this is nice. This is cute. Wow, helicopter. Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't see the helicopter for 2 minutes. I just hear.
yeah.
People were just discovering
And
it.
the rain was falling.
But this guy said he had 35 minutes until curfew. So curfew was at 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
So
lied.
come on, this is bad journalism, and
Yeah,
why
they
are we
just be
lying? Like we was
lying.
all there. Like he came out at 9:50 and ran till 11:11.
He
Then he
racked up
came
a
back out.
710k debt. Come on, man. Where's this coming from?
Who told you that? These
People
are
are lying.
lies, man.
You know what I'm
These
saying?
are
People
lies.
just say bad things.
You think
No,
because
but
you
the thing
put
is, yeah,
710, I'll believe you,
can't
bro.
100%. You can't 100% blame him. To be fair, yeah, I got there for like
Oh,
6:30, but then we went to eat, and then I saw on his like YouTube that he was live streaming from 8 o'clock. So I was thinking, okay, if there's a live stream on YouTube, you have to be there somewhat on time.
Yeah.
So it got to like 8 o'clock, and I'm like to my friend, okay, we need to go because it's a live stream event, like it's gonna be proper. And then we got through security like so quickly. It was like the quickest I've ever got through security because everyone's, like you said, everyone's loitering around outside. When we got out of like the restaurant, people were going opposite way. People were just strolling. People were standing. I said,
They weren't serious
People
about
were just
coming
coming
in.
into the restaurant that we were leaving at the time at like 8 something. I said, where are you going? There's a concert. So like when we got there and we got to our seats, like this is the emptiest I've ever seen, like in terms of people
It's
being
crazy,
there.
right?
And then like maybe 9 something, that's when people started like filling up and stuff. I was like, oh, this is too late. But the thing is, he's not going to start because around 8:30 or something like that, they were like, oh, make some noise for our jacket. I said,
Yes.
What do you mean make some noise?
Yes.
This is empty. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Noise.
But he was ready. That's what. That's
And the
what
DJ
thing is.
came. DJ
Yeah,
was
yeah,
running
you-
tunes.
Like everybody was ready. Like
Composer said it. Donnie
Bro.
was in the building. He was waiting for you guys. Now everyone's saying, Fred,
Yeah.
the curfew is 10:30. Okay, this is what the O2 says. Events in the arena finish no later than 11 p.m. Monday to Saturday, no later than 10:30 on Sundays, but every show is different. Exact timings may not be available until the events get closer. So, cool. Let's say it was 10:30. Man ran for extra 45 minutes, bruv. That's his bill that he has to collect. Like, there's a lack of like, fuck it, gratefulness in like. I don't. That's come on, man. Man's ran for 45 minutes. You guys, he was in the building. Everyone
That's
else
his
is late,
money
and man
he
are
has to
chatting
pay.
shit. That's his
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
This is craziness.
Well, he was from like just before he went, he said, I'll be back. So he had to get her out still. Like she couldn't just be there doing hair and makeup, all of that stuff, and not get her out.
He didn't need to change his trousers though.
He didn't, but
He
I
didn't.
feel
Yeah,
like
at
he was
At that point,
backstage.
yeah.
But I feel like he went backstage to negotiate.
Yeah, he
Like,
did.
He
He
said,
definitely
Hey,
They
did.
took him away.
He
He said, I'm
definitely
coming
did.
back.
Sorry, Unique, what was that?
That's it. No, I think they would be there because I see people on stage, like crew members on stage, like closer to the end of his his set. So I was like, okay, something's here where they probably tell them wrap it up. And then he went off stage, and then we were just the lights turned on, and I'm thinking, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone was so in so much disbelief. Like, no, you're not gonna end it like that. You said you'll be back, so you must come back. And then it got to like maybe 5-6 minutes, and then everyone was like, oh no, we need to go. Like, what's going on? Like the crew members were trying to pack up things. I was thinking, huh? And then like he like you started hearing like people start chanting ASAKE'S, and then
Dennis started
came
it
back,
still.
and
I started it still.
Dennis started it.
Did you start that?
I started
Dennis
it.
started it.
Swear down.
Still, yeah.
Started it.
I swear.
It's him.
I was saying it first.
Level 1.
Yeah, I said it was definitely level 1.
They heard it from me. I was in the
Dennis.
box.
One voice.
Are you swimming right now?
Reception's
swimming?
horrible.
Yeah, you swimming.
Your reception's horrible.
No, I think I got COVID from my tracking. So my
What?
voice isn't good.
So you're blaming us
For your reception.
Look at the headline.
Don't let them
hell is
write
going
another
on,
fucking
man?
headline for real.
It's hard to be someone, you know. Sometimes you use your name anyhow.
The headline will say, ASAKE personally gave unique lady COVID.
Yeah. No, but I knew he was in trouble when the lights turned on.
Backstage.
And then that everything was
Lights
on.
turning on in the O2s.
I was like, yeah.
That's a
he's
lot of
in
lights
trouble.
to turn on, bro.
And then when he came back out and the lights stayed on, I was like, yeah, the lighting directors have said, yeah, we packed up for the day.
Not
They
even
turned on-
house lights, stadium lights.
Bro,
It's
they
crazy.
turned on all the lights. I could see everybody.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, this is mad.
I said,
This is mad.
This is over.
Also, can you also blame the crowd though, because he's always late to his concerts.
Who, ASAKE?
I mean,
I haven't been to his late
previous ones. I remember them saying that this is crazy. He's been hella late. So I don't blame
So
them,
I
but
think
at the
everyone
same
was just
time,
expecting him to be late.
Yeah, but that's silly. When I don't know, people should have had good sense that he can't be late this time. He's not allowed. Like
we don't want to be the first to show
there's
up.
got to be good. I had good sense to say, hey, I'm gonna be there on time. We just have to have good sense.
O2 staff came
Even
into their box.
Beyonce was not late like him. Beyonce was about 15 minutes late.
She's
That
a
was
better
it.
professional.
People
There's no
respect
doubt.
her
Also,
time.
She's a better
people
professional.
came on time.
People
people
respect
came on
her.
time.
Remember,
Of
people
course.
are camping.
No
to
one
be at
give,
the
no,
front
not
of
too many
Beyonce.
people give a toss about being at the front of ASAKE. As long as we're in the building, Beyonce, we're trying to be at the front.
Yeah,
It's
They're
a
trying to be as
different
close
ball
as
game.
possible.
Yeah.
If you got that standing for Beyonce, you're gonna try your hardest to be at the front.
To get
So
to the
like
front.
they're camping for
They're
Beyonce.
going inside. They're pissing in
I
bottles.
do give people like the security was really good though, because where I was it was like stairs to go down to the floor, and there was one light skinned brother and one dark skinned brother. The light skinned brother, everyone was like, oh no, like I've got friends there, I've got da. They said nope. If you don't have a wristband, you can't come down. But they were really strict like on people,
they were hella
which I think
strict.
was needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Because,
hella
yeah,
strict.
it couldn't-
I
it
tried to
couldn't
get
be
my
repeated
missus
what
in the
happened.
box. Sent her back downstairs, bro. You're sad.
Dele.
Ah man, we're getting to that point.
All right, there's a couple text messages I
Is
want to
it
read
the-
out. So
is
go
it
and enjoy
black
yourself in the
people?
comment section before I close it.
Is it the blacks?
All right, in a bit.
Like,
Do we want to keep it real and say it's the blacks?
Saying what?
Because everyone's like, it's black people rather than our timing.
Bro.
hey, let me get into the
We're
messages.
helping ourselves,
This was
man.
from 770. Fam, man was standing for 2 hours. Knees and toes were bunning. The DJs warming up were good.
Yeah,
We're
they
doing
were.
a good job. But
Properly
eventually,
smashed it.
same songs were coming on. I was getting pissed. Still waiting stage. Still waiting. Stage getting set, but sets are still empty. Oh, seats are still empty. Apart from the latest, it was lit. Lonely on the top went off. Amapiano, that flamethrower got me sweating. I was butchering the lyrics, but vibes. Hey, what?
Yeah,
Vibes,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
a
He brought
good
out
time.
people as
He
well.
didn't spare a
It was a
dime on
good
the
time
pyrotechnics.
because
boy.
cool. That
T-Wow.
makes me want to get into the next paragraph. The show's execution indicates that artists unprepared for a venue size of the O2. Even though it's sold out, the force of ASAKE'S discography and his dexterous voice are his saving grace.
This person's a hater. And I keep
Everything
seeing
has a
people saying
negative
that he
thing.
wasn't ready for the O2, and I don't understand that. Because it's like,
I heard people say that.
yeah, but I don't get how he's not ready for the O2. That many people came out. He put on a good show. If he had done his show on time, nobody would be saying he's not
Last
ready.
year, it's like, do the O2. This year, he's not ready.
How?
It's hard for these kind of peeps to win. It goes, the triumphant run of songs in Organized, Sumomi and Dufe, and his band, the composers, brings out the elaborate rhythms of his tracks, especially the saxophone-led Fuji-inspired grooves. But his energy seems to spark, then falter. He looks frustrated even as he runs, hops and salsa dances and doesn't give off any warmth.
This is hating.
To me,
I did not get that at all. This is hating. This is hating.
I don't know. Man said he's running like he's frustrated. Like, come on, man.
Haters gonna hate.
Like, this guy, he was getting some support and some backlash. And I'm just like, I'm just not with this article.
This is biased.
Yeah, this is mad bias.
This is somebody that doesn't like him, bro.
This is rough.
He was there with his pen and pad at the concert. Everyone's dead. He's there saying, look at his face.
Right, I see when happy. I looked into the crowd and I saw black people having a great time.
Yeah.
And this is the only review a lot of people care about because it's written by a black guy. And it's like, what?
He's black.
We was having fun.
Of course he's black.
Like, sometimes in a concert, I don't even pay attention to what the artist is doing on stage. The song is on. I'm dancing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
This is so annoying.
I just don't get how you saw
this is annoying.
Frustration.
Okay, Tatiana said his energy was super low. You guys are being biased.
His energy was super low.
I wouldn't say it was mad high, but I haven't been to an Asake concert.
But the thing is, his energy was low because he was performing slow songs. Like when he needed energy, he had the energy.
He did the marching thing. I did expect a bit more dancing.
But he didn't get to his bangers, you know what I mean? And when he
definitely could have danced a bit more. I'm on a Rihanna
He hit the Joa dance. I'm confused.
Like he did it all
small, but like Asake's a dancer.
Not really. This is what I'm saying.
He's a dancer, man. He's a dancer.
He will hit a
see
step.
his leg work. He did it.
He did
salsa.
I don't know what
he did small, but he didn't dance.
What did you want? Choreography? Because again, has he ever done?
He did choreography,
but not in the sense of like a Chris Brown choreography.
No, but
he did about this before.
He did more marching than dancing.
Wow, come on, man.
He
Tem,
did
you
more
and
marching
dancing
than
is always funny, bro.
dancing.
Like, it's always funny with you and dancing. I don't know what you want from people, bro.
Bro, because I know what dancing looks like for Asake, bro. I've seen his music videos, bro. He wasn't dancing like that. He didn't bring that same energy. I'm not saying it was completely low, but we need to be real here.
We're going to put some music videos on after because he's chatting shit.
Asake dances, bro. In the tunes that have that hype. And he played those tunes. And I won't say that he was going hard. Like, I've seen Burna Boy give more energy than that. And Burna Boy's songs don't have as much energy as Asake's songs.
Like, I've seen him give more energy.
No, I'm saying, but like, Asake has more of those, like, yo, let's dance,
I hear you, but I feel like he was trying to save it to the end, you know what I mean? Because he was giving energy in places, but he was like, I hear you, he was holding back a bit.
Still.
Who?
You love being wild. Saying that he was dancing is a bit crazy.
I saw him dance though.
For me,
I know he didn't do. I'm not disagreeing with you that he could have had more energy, but to say he didn't dance.
Maybe me personally,
bro.
I don't give a fuck about dancing at a concert. I didn't come here to see. You can dance. I'm not gonna say, hey, stop dancing.
Yeah. To
it's
say
not
he
everyone
didn't
I
dance
expect to go ham.
Just didn't go ham like that.
Man want to see backflips from Asake and that. I'm not understanding. Next comment. Someone said $5 if you go live by 5:08. I don't know who that is.
By 5:08?
We were
I don't know,
definitely
just random text. Hey, I personally found the tribute distasteful because A, they used footage of the show where the tragedy occurred without consulting the family.
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
I do agree. I was shocked that they did that, to be fair.
With the tribute, there are things that I definitely agree with and don't agree with. Like I said, I feel like I didn't expect it, so it was nice. I heard that, cool. You didn't, what Dennis said about, you could have invited the family, no idea if that happened or not. Using particular footage, obviously some could be triggering, especially if you don't speak to the family, but no one knows how those conversations went. So I understand. B, straight after he started the show and did not acknowledge them himself, if that makes sense. So like saying like RIP
Right, I get you.
himself or something.
Semantics, I get you. Though.
These tramps that make a conscious decision to get fully dressed, take train/drive to a concert they know they don't have a ticket for, need to be held responsible. I see this happening all the time at events like Wireless, fully grown adults. It happens a lot, man, where people don't turn up with tickets.
Yeah.
Happens loads. It was 9:50 and he did a tribute till around 10. Let's talk about his performance with Fireboy, though. Yeah.
Vocals of Fireboy's
vocals
were crazy.
He was going hard on the vocals.
Yeah.
I think the guest appearances were good. You had Fireboy, Olamide, Tiwa Savage, who people weren't happy with.
And my man that sang Sunshine.
Sunshine on everything you do. I like the concert, man.
Yeah, it was a very good concert.
I didn't hit it. The concert. You guys need to slow down on your typing. I didn't hit the concert, but I can't lie. The helicopter entrance was giving Congolese, and I can't believe he went to go and change into those stupid trousers to perform a semi-song. The composers carried it. I can't lie. Joe is a big song. What does he mean semi-song?
No, as in like he didn't finish it or something.
I don't know.
Or maybe he didn't finish the song.
Yeah, maybe he didn't finish it.
They cut his mic.
They cut his mic.
ASAKE'S a dancer before an artist. He said it himself. Temi is right. His main thing is dancing. I don't know if he said that. I never heard it. Have you heard that?
What, that he's a dancer?
He said it himself that he's a dancer.
Oh, I haven't heard that. I just know from his energy, he's a dancing guy.
Yeah, he
makes dance music.
Guy.
You know what I'm saying?
He's definitely a dancing guy.
When you see him, even in videos and stuff, he likes to dance. Like he's a energetic guy.
Yeah, I don't think he had zero energy or energetic.
Yeah, I think
he had stage presence.
The set didn't allow for him to just go ham like we've seen him in the past. Because if you think back to his first album or whatever, a lot of that was hammed, like just go. Do you know what I mean? Now this set, he did all sorts. Like man sat down on the chair, played the thing. Like so, obviously those bits might be sticking in your head more. But think about when he actually performed songs where he was meant to be doing. Like even when he came out for Joa, obviously because it was the end, maybe he couldn't go all the way, but he was going as ham as he probably could at that point. And then the lights, they cut his mic, bro. Like he came out and performed.
I think people wanted the stage dive, innit?
Maybe. Even then, he took off his shoes. He was running up and down. Like, the guy was active. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what people expect from people these days. Like, it's to say he didn't perform or whatever, that's crazy to me. It's ludicrous.
The dancing would gas you up? Like, you want to see a
man
dance?
Because that's also the reason why WizKid isn't that much of a great performer. Because he has dance music where you want to party, but he's
you're
not
saying
dancing.
He didn't.
But what kind of dancing? I just don't get.
I just don't know.
I want him to move. I want him to look like he's enjoying himself. I want to look like.
And he didn't.
I want him to inspire me to dance the way he's made the music for dancing.
Bro, he inspired me to dance. That's what I'm saying. Like I was trying to do the shit I saw him doing on stage. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it was. You danced. You watched him and danced with your leg, bro.
I didn't say.
I didn't say
I didn't. I'm talking about him. I didn't say I didn't have a good time. I thought it was a good performance in terms of like. I thought it was a good concert. If I was to talk about his performance, out of 5, I'd give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. It wasn't nothing
I'm not
crazy.
mad at a 3. Like 2 seems very.
Yeah, people are definitely like on a mad
thing.
I don't think it was zero energy.
The article goes on to say you'd think ASAKE would pack out his brief set with hits, and he does run past curfew performing for around an hour, but instead of Zumba, 2:30 or Terminator, we get a barely audible sat-down performance of Davido's No Competition.
Yeah, that one.
He only sat down for one song.
It was a bad
he
choice.
sat down for 2.
Maybe 2, cool. But this is what's like crazy unfair. When you say someone's not prepared for an O2, what is that based on? Because you could sell it out and he's put together a set. So now, man just won, okay, do the bangers first and then do your other stuff after, or do your other stuff quickly, then do your bangers. Like, and then it's like, man is giving you a performance because we're doing specific things here. We're coming out on a chopper. We got fire, we got flamethrower, we got sparkles, we got dancers, we got
girls
we got vocals
on cloth hanging from the ceiling.
We got sat down. We're gonna sit down and this person's gonna play this instrument, and then we're gonna get rid of that, and then we're gonna like. It seems we've put something together here. We got composers. Like this is what's like. What do people need to see to say?
All right,
this guy thought about what he wants to do today.
Cool. So my thoughts is I'm trying to be objective here. I enjoyed the concert. Where does this come from that he's not ready for the O2? I could have watched that at a smaller venue and it would have had the same impact. I think the only things that stood out that you needed the O2 for was a helicopter.
No.
What have you seen at the O2 that makes you say, yeah, this was an O2 worthy performance?
Funnily enough, I haven't seen anything. Most people haven't been that good. WizKid is probably the person that I've seen. I've only seen WizKid, Drake.
All he had
good.
was the Ferrari, bro.
Drake was good, but Drake worked the square. Drake worked the square. So this is
no, I can accept your point, but I disagree with it. That's it.
Yes,
it's your thing, but I definitely disagree.
Okay, cool.
With
so
it.
let me finish.
Yeah.
So Drake had a square, and the way he performed, I can say he needs the O2 for that. Do you get what I'm saying? Whereas what Asake did, he could have done that at a smaller venue, and it didn't. Like, the only thing that I can say needed that space was the helicopter. But he didn't work the stage
what did Drake
mad.
need that space for?
It was
Wait, which show of Drake's did you even go to?
I went to I can't remember. I just know
You
it
don't
was the
remember
one
the
where
stage.
Wait, no.
It was the square. That's what I'm
I know
talking
which
about.
one
So
you're
what was
talking
even
about.
on the square?
But it was
There
like
was-
there was
there
images
was
or something
images,
or whatever.
there was
but
lights,
it wasn't like
there was-
mad. It
there
wasn't
was
mad.
projection.
But
If
I'll tell
Asake
you
can
why.
do his
I'll tell you
anywhere,
why
so
I
can
disagree
Drake,
with
man.
that.
What's
I'll
that?
tell you. Yeah,
What's
no,
that?
Drake can also do that anywhere. But I'll tell you why.
No, don't do that.
No, what you're
That's the
telling me.
That's reducing
No,
my
no,
point.
no, no,
He was
it's
in the
not.
square
Yes.
in the middle of the O2. People had a 360 view. You can't do that if you're at a random place where it's just you in front of people.
No. But here's where
wait,
I'll
hold
disagree
on.
with
Wait,
you.
one second.
Yeah,
I
go
just
on.
want to say, if you've got a square in the middle, you're saying I'm a performer. Same thing as Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart can't. Fair enough. He can perform at a smaller space, but what he's doing is he's trying to show you I'm going to perform to everybody.
Yeah.
Right. Asake's stage is just flat and straight, and he didn't work it that much.
That's cat.
He didn't
let me
work
tell
it
you,
that much,
let me
bro.
tell you why that I disagree
I'm
with
not
that.
saying it was horrible.
I'll
I'm
tell
just
you why I
saying
disagree with that.
objectively.
Yeah, every part of that stage was used constantly.
Yeah,
No.
Okay,
Let me
go on. Sorry,
finish.
go on.
Let me finish. He had those people that were dressed in black, the dancers, the marchers, and all of that.
Yeah.
They filled up that whole bit, like in
That was
different
horrible.
things. What? You didn't like that?
This
That was
isn't
horrible.
fair, man. Drake was on
No,
stage.
fair enough. If you didn't like that,
crazy.
cool.
That
'cause
wasn't.
I
That
don't
wasn't.
see why
That
you
wasn't.
don't like that.
That wasn't fitting for his music, in my opinion.
What are we talking about?
Like
here? That's
the
his
people,
whole thing.
because the people that are marching. That's why he was doing all that marching stuff. You didn't need to do that.
No, you see,
What
okay,
fluid
this is probably preference, but from what I saw, I really enjoyed those people. They danced, they was choreographed. They were doing
When they were
choreographed
dancing,
things.
yes.
Dance. Yeah, so what else was they
When
doing?
they were all doing all this marching stuff, I
No,
was
but
like,
that was just for that one thing.
Nah, they did it a few times
it's
because he
rough.
Okay,
marched.
but
It's
that's
rough.
his
No,
thing. Like,
because
that's
he marched a few times, and my thing. I'm not saying there's a problem with the marching,
it's crazy.
but bro, it was a bit stiff, bro.
No,
Drake was
man,
on
not to
stage
me.
in-
But
on
let
a-
me
because of his
go.
gone.
Because obviously they did that bit. Even when he was doing Basquiat, they had the whole routine where they were pretending to be like drawing artists and all of that stuff, and they held up there. Like there was stuff that was clearly planned. Yeah, whether you appreciate it or not,
Yeah.
he did it, and it worked for me. I'll say it worked for me. I think that was sick. Even then, all that freaking pyrotechnics. What smaller venue is giving you that level of pyrotechnics, bro? Like you need a stage that big to be able to have that much fire and like
Was
all
the
of that
camera
stuff.
good on the pyrotechnics?
The camera.
I like that effect that was used.
Yeah.
That was shit.
You see, that's
We should
that,
just move
yeah.
on.
It's
Shit.
not for me.
Done.
That was
That's-
very nice
I
and
liked it.
artistic.
Do you know how cold that was?
Like that was very artistic.
Man
to
couldn't
me.
see him, bro.
What are you talking?
Same thing as Wizkid's.
Lammy,
Wizkid's
man.
one was shit as well.
No, Wizkid's one was
Wizkid's
shit.
one was
I
like
agree.
some wavy.
Bro, you know,
No, I
like
agree.
70s.
Wizkid's
Do you
one was shit.
remember? It
Drake,
had that
Drake
kind
is
of vibe
fine
to it.
because of a stage in the middle.
No.
Come on, the bar is horrible, man.
No, it's not.
The
You're
bar's
just hating on
man.
Drake.
You're, bro, the bar
Yeah,
is horrible.
I
man.
agree. The fire doesn't add anything if the artist isn't given. But he
Bro,
was giving whilst the fire was
he
going
didn't
off, bro.
give,
he
man.
was,
He
man. We
didn't
went to
give,
different concerts. I
man.
wish we can go and watch the
I
footage back.
enjoyed it.
Because we went to
stage in the
different.
middle is where the bar is. If your stage is in the
No.
middle, what do you mean?
Because
No.
his stage came all the way down.
In my opinion, this is my opinion, yeah? When you go to a concert, the way you see the stage, you know what you're going to get, yeah? Now, when the stage is in the middle, you're going to fucking perform because you have to. You have to serve everybody. When the stage is flat, I'm not expecting a performance. Now, he had a runway. Cool. So I was expecting him to... I was expecting a bit more from it.
Chatting shit because he was across
didn't
the
say he
whole
wasn't.
stage.
I didn't
You said
say-
you was expecting more from it. So
Yeah,
you're
so
he
then
can,
that's
he
what-
can
so
expect
that's-
more. He
how
can
can
expect
that-
more.
But it was up and down the whole stage. I don't know what do we want
Yeah,
here?
I don't know what he
Bro,
wants, but he can expect
I
more.
know,
if he
I know
This
what
is
I'm
crazy.
saying.
This
And the
is-
thing,
I'm
you know what's
sorry,
funny?
man.
You lot are calling him crazy, but everyone in the comments is agreeing, bro.
No,
They're
they can
crazy as
agree.
well,
They
man.
can agree. But
Why
I
do you
was
want
there.
him?
Like this
He's
was
on the stage.
This was a
Dennis,
performance.
this is crazy.
This was a
Bro,
performance.
are
This
you
is
okay?
crazy.
From that, would you say he's a sick performer?
Yeah, I would.
I
would.
To me, that was
because
a good
he done
performance.
things to me that I have never seen people like come in the helicopter for one. That I don't see people doing that usually. And plus, I've just been to WizKid concert, and I've seen him basically stand and sing. This guy did way more than that. He did way more than WizKid. And that's what I'm comparing.
Have you seen Burna Boy when he performed that?
I haven't seen Burna Boy live.
Right, watch that and tell me if ASAKE'S
No,
is a good
but I
performer.
never. Yeah, but I still think
Bro,
that was a good
they've been
performance.
to his Afro Nation performance. They said it was sick.
But I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I'm talking about. Oh, sorry. Oh, ASAKE'S. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Burna Boy. Go and watch Burna Boy.
Yeah, Burna Boy's Afro Nation performance wasn't better than what ASAKE'S did.
No, I'm not talking about that one.
Okay.
I thought that's what you're talking about. I'm saying Burna Boy's Madison Square Garden performance, working up the stage, up and down for 2 hours or however long it was.
Yeah.
That was a performance.
Okay.
For that kind of stage.
Okay.
I expect that if you're doing that, you're going to work it. I would say that he did okay with it, but he didn't.
To give him, well, we've both said 3 is fine as a rating out of 5. What are you saying? 3 as well, Dennis?
I'd say...
I'm a bit nasally, Unique. I'm a bit nasally.
For his performance.
Yeah, like the whole concert.
Oh, for the whole concert, I'll give it like a 4.
Cool, no problem. So
Yeah.
we're saying 3-4, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it's crazy to penalize a man for his stage setup because it wasn't in the middle. Like, that's the bar you're giving.
I didn't penalize him for that. Sorry, go on.
You are, though. Like, you're saying Drake's thing in the middle is calm, but what did the stage actually have? It was just a square in the middle. Cool, you could say you know what to expect when you get there. He's going to... ASAKE'S worked the stage. He had hella things going on. He had backup. He had composers. And again, even this article gives credit to it with the Fuji sound inspired grooves. He's thought about this. He hasn't just turned up, and he has just turned up in the past without any kind of anything. This is thought into it. Like, this is the type of show he should be putting on.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think
there
was
Drake
I
had
can
the
appreciate the
stage
thought.
in the middle, and so because his is over there, it's not good. Like, it's just like what kind of marketing
I
grading
prefer
system
that
is
to
this?
Drake because I went to Drake when he had that in the middle. I prefer that because Drake was good because I liked his music.
And then he just had
But
a
nothing else
Lamborghini
happened.
floating around. It's
Yeah,
like,
nothing else happened for me to be like, oh, that performance was sick.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If you feel like he didn't command the stage, that's something that that's somebody you can take that how you want. To me, he definitely commanded the stage. When he sat down, even at the edge, at the back, that was commanding. It was like all eyes are on him. Man is sit down. He controlled everything. He orchestrated the mood.
think he was active.
That's what I think. I think he actually orchestrated the move
I'm gonna
amazingly.
read this
And
text,
let me
go
say
on.
one last thing, because when he was doing that sit down song, he clearly knew this isn't gonna go off like that. And after that, he changed his mic because I saw him go back, hand the mic over, and get a new mic because obviously the sound quality there wasn't great.
Wasn't working, yeah.
But if it was, it would have been even better because whilst that was going on, that's when he had the girls doing that. So even if you were just focusing on that whilst listening to the music, that like I was doing, that was beautiful, bro. Like just watching them do their thing.
We went there
with his voice and singing nicely. It was great. Man.
I think we went there for a show and got it. Although the ending is a rushed ending.
Yeah.
We went there for a show, not a ASAKE'S greatest hits. So all wanting the best hits to be played back to back to back. It's like, this is a show that minimum needs to go on for an hour. Man, just like, but the text from 580, hey Fred, Temi and VP. WizKid 2019 was O2 worthy. Performance especially when Naira Marley came out and did the legwork when Rolling a Zoo, unmatched energy. The energy was already up and Naira came and killed it. Even the LV jacket WizKid wore. Did I go to that show? No, I wasn't. I saw it online though. That WizKid 2019, I wasn't there.
Oh, no, I wasn't there.
Oh, this is a long text.
Fly Posey said Brixton show he weren't playing games banger after banger, which is what I heard.
What, ASAKE'S?
But
Yeah.
remember,
Yeah,
at the time, the
yeah.
second album hadn't dropped.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter though.
No,
This is why it matters, because you're going to have to play songs off of both tapes.
Yeah, but this is where your set comes into play.
Yeah.
Like, you need to understand priorities. Like, that wasn't a great set.
No,
it was just
wasn't
good
because
music,
he
but it
didn't
wasn't
get
a
to
great
finish.
set, bro.
To me, it wasn't because he didn't get to finish.
So
because
all that-
he had
And
left.
I agree. I agree that I can't judge him completely for it. But when I think of, all right, cool. If your timing is off, somebody
Cut it
needs to
out.
be like, yo, we need to
Exactly
get to
that.
Sungbar and 2:30 and terminate and now because we're running out of
Completely agree
time.
with that.
So
Completely
it
agree
wasn't
with that.
organized enough for him to be reactive.
Yeah.
And
He
100%, he's
could've
not the
cut
only
out-
person that will run out of time and they're saying, yo, you got 50. They're probably in his head like, bro, you got 15 minutes left, you know?
Yeah.
He should have been like, composers, there should be like a secret thing of composers, stop that, run that. And that should be Terminator, go for the bangers if we're running. Even then, look, you know you're going to be late. You already know you're late.
Yeah.
You should have been like, cut
that
one out. Don't worry about that one.
Yeah.
Bang. Like, bro.
That's where I think his...
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it can't be a great concert. Like,
yeah,
it was...
That's why I gave it like...
free.
Free,
free. Nah, 3.5. Because I still think what he did was good. But because he didn't have the I guess, experience, that's even what we were discussing on the way home. Like, if he had experience, he would have known, okay, if I'm late, cut all of this singing stuff out, let's just party.
So that's why he's not ready for the O2, is what they would say.
I hear that. I hear that argument.
If that was that argument, but
he's not ready for anything at that point.
You think he wasn't prepared?
I when I listen to that argument and I think of it, they're right.
Nah.
I'm not saying that I don't want to see him at the O2, but I agree.
I just don't know what makes you ready for it, man.
It was that in itself, whether it be being on time or whether it be adapting to the circumstance.
That's unfair. Being on time isn't his fault.
Fair enough.
We know in hindsight, Wagwan. So if he had the time to complete his whole set, would you still have that opinion? Because he would have ran 2:30 Terminator and what was the other song he did? He would have run those. So then what would people say?
No, everybody would have said
it's as simple as people didn't come inside on time, so his show had to start late.
No, but then he should have changed it.
There's also
no problem. Agree with that point.
Yeah, and then there's also a sense of, again, I just expected a bit more from him as a performer. I just expected a bit more. I can't tell you highlights of him like, he was really into it, apart from Joe at the end when he was probably thinking, shit, it's the end. Not saying he didn't do anything. He took off his shoes, but it's like, I don't know, man. It didn't give what I expected Asake to give.
Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe you had higher hopes than me then, I guess.
So, text from, it's an email. So, ASAKE'S team, the next day, they had a slot from 8:30 till 10:30. A member of the O2 was on ASAKE'S team for the concert. At 8:30, he was ready, but the O2 management made it clear he couldn't go on until it was 70% filled.
Yeah.
See, this is where it's 1 second is 80, next is 70. So everything, please, with pinch of salt. Don't shout at me.
This is our text.
I'm just because you guys like saying my name, bruv.
It's our correspondent.
You know. Now they couldn't risk him starting and having a stampede. People hearing his voice and trying to rush in. Bear in mind, the O2 had people in his promotional team. They declined to let him start, and such as ASAKE and his team assumed they would get the time extended for them, as the decision was from the O2 itself. Cool.
Yeah.
If you've seen his rehearsals, you would see he had to cut off a whole lot of. Okay, and Fireboy and Tiwa also had performances for Peru, and Tiwa Savage song was also removed from the set. He was understandably frustrated and had rehearsed a 2-hour set and had to cut it into an hour. They were also surprised that he didn't get an extra time considering he was stopped from going up. He began to pay from 11, hence the quick stop. I think O2 should have made an announcement.
What
on Tannoy's, guys, the show's starting.
I did think they was going to do that. That was crazy. I thought that they should be like, the concert is going to start. Can everybody come in? Like, if you're in the theater, they'll do that.
I've heard O2 announcements before.
Yeah, I thought I did as well.
And the fact they didn't, I think that's a setup. But again, I hear when I can hear a little bit of the argument of he ain't ready for the O2, but I think it's more so the sense of, if you ain't done it before, how would you even know?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree
like, there's a lot of that involved, because it's like, unless like Wizkid or one of them had told him, look, this is what happens. Do you know what I mean? You won't know, because if I had done, now he's done the O2 before. Once he pays the fines, he will never go over time again. Like, man paying however much he's about to pay, he'll probably be like, nah, fuck that. Whatever time this finishes, it finishes, because that's what we see from Wizkid and that now. They finish when they finish, bro. On time. Do you know what I mean? No matter what time they come out. That's why people complain that they only did 45 minutes. They don't want to pay fines. But then also on top of it, if he knew that I can't start until 75% of whatever, or 70% of people are in, he would have been like, yo, I need you to make the Tannoy announcement.
I don't know why
somebody needs to go and make this announcement. Why is nobody telling people to come inside?
Apparently with the Brixton one, I don't know what happened. I've just heard that one of the reasons why there was a stampede is because people were outside then they heard him come out and they heard him performing, and that's what caused everyone to be like, oh shit, rush
We
the
need
doors.
to get inside.
So I understand why
They wouldn't
just bring him out, but they definitely should have been a tunnel of show starting in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But then again, the logistics of that, 15 minutes, everyone's thinking, oh shit, I need to get in there. There's maybe 15,000 people outside or 10,000 people. I agree. And now Esther just made a comment saying, what did she just say? God.
Are you able to scroll up, please, Toots?
The phone line is open as well, guys.
There was a comment from Esther that
Esther there? This one?
No, a bit further up. It was her, but just a bit further up. Okay, Concerts need to have a doors closing announcement like parties do. Impossible. We're going to rush the doors.
Yeah.
We're going to rush the doors. I paid for ticket. You cannot close that door.
Yeah.
Everyone will rush the doors.
Yeah. But honestly...
That happened at Wizkid. There was one point they were like, doors are closing. Everyone went, what? Everyone went crazy.
Yeah.
That's when they rushed the door.
Yeah.
That's when they rushed the door.
Yeah.
When they said, okay, no one's getting in for now. I said, yeah, right, I'm getting in there.
All right, guys, the phone line is open. I do want to take it back to the top of the concert and discuss the tribute a little more.
Yeah.
I think we've decided the show is a 3.5.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'd go to a show again and hopefully
we'd
get the full thing. I think he did well, man. I think he did well. To say he's not O2 ready when you can sell it out and perform and you got the songs to do so, I think he knew what he was doing on that stage. I do see a little bit more on the frustration side of things, but I don't think I saw it in his entire performance. Like, why does this thing... Sorry, caller, it keeps disconnecting from Bluetooth. Give me a second. 1 second. Sun gonna shine on everything you do.
It's cold. I really enjoyed myself, though.
Hello, caller.
Yo, what am I saying?
What's good, yeah, right?
Yeah, it's fairly, bro. Basically, obviously, I didn't go to the show, innit? Let me just start off with that. I didn't go to the show. I watched the live stream, and obviously, I've done a bit of like stage, like background work myself, yeah. So I just wanted to talk about a couple things about the situation. First off, yeah, the tribute is bruv, he shagged the whole tribute, innit? Like, how you're gonna do a tribute is, like Tem said, bring the people that you're doing the tribute about
VP said
to. Obviously, more time he might have asked them, and they said no. That's fine, innit? But at the same time, when the whole situation happened, yeah, man should have said, "Hey, look, team, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go link them." All three of the people that died, because I believe one security guard or two people, security guard and the lady that died. We're gonna link them. We're gonna actually have a chat with them, and we're gonna tell them we've got a plan for a show later on in London, innit? Because like you said, you don't book O2 in 2 seconds, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Is it okay if we use this footage? Is it okay if we do this tribute? Is it okay if we do all of these things?
Yeah, they were definitely blindsided still.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bruv, there's no way the sister of the person that died should be on Twitter screaming, bro. Like, that makes no sense.
You know what? Now you're saying that, it does make sense as to why she's saying since.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking you did a tribute, but we ain't spoken since that time. Surely you should have been in touch before. If I'm looking at it that way.
More time, that social media post that got put up here, that's not directed at the family. That's to let the public know that my man's sorry. Like, where was the information about, okay, yeah, we sat down with the family and then we had like a talking in it, a little chin wag. Anyway, boom, forget that. Obviously, my man should have never used any funeral footage. Apparently, he used that as well. That all of that's all fucked, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, he's not the video editor. He might not have done that. Boom, next year, you see Jason, yeah, that done the Guardian situation. My man, he's a wild lad. I'm sorry, yeah. Because this is the thing, yeah. How are you gonna say that you submitted the article at 2:30 in the morning after you went to the show? You submitted it at 2:30 because they need to publish it in the morning. And then people asked him, did you speak to anyone on the team? Did you speak to anyone that was at the show? Sorry, I didn't have time to do all of that because I had to submit it for the morning. For the Guardian, bro, like, let's be for real. Do you get what I'm saying? You're talking about, like, I just think like he has done other pieces of work in it that make sense, that are good for the culture and this and that. But my friend, bro, like, you're only judged by the last thing you've done, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And this one that you've done, boy, you flopped it. Do you get what I'm saying? You really definitely flopped it. But at the same time, where's everyone else? is this our only outlet for publication? Like, bruv,
where's Ja Rule, bro?
Like, fam,
Yeah.
like, where is GRM? Where is,
I think you're too
what?
frustrated to write an article, man. You're even taking long to. Your frustration is high. You've been sat in traffic. The show was short.
Man was fighting out of the O2. Said, "Get off me, bruv." Man's trying to get into his car, drive off home, bang out his laptop, Then type 500, 600 words. He's gonna be angry, bro. But at the same time, where's our publications? The publication that we can go to and be like, oh, this is written by us for us. This is a white publication at the end of the day, and they got a nigga writing for their minute. That's it. Do you get what I'm saying? And when you think about that, bro, you've got to just be careful about what you're doing, innit? Banging a 2 out of 5, yeah, bro, like, just be careful about what you're doing, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? Now, lastly, on the whole performance itself, yeah, Asake and your team, bro, was there no rehearsal? You see, when you're doing these stage performances, there's a plan A, there's a plan B, there's a plan C. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a plan if people do not arrive on time. There's a plan if you yourself, you do not arrive on time. My friend, you cannot see that everything is going off. People are arriving on time. O2 is not letting you start, and then you come out of a helicopter. Ban the helicopter.
You can't ban the helicopter.
I fuck with you.
No.
Word, because you've been in the helicopter. You know how long it takes.
Yeah.
This is what you got. No, okay. This is what I'll say. You know, like, I get it. Not ban the helicopter, but the helicopter was too long.
Yeah.
And I think I saw Chris Brown do it, and the only person that should do things like this is Michael Jackson.
What? Come out in a helicopter?
Because you know when Michael Jackson just stands on stage and they'll scream for 5 minutes? I think a lot of artists want that. And it's like, hey, you ain't got 5 minutes screams in. We're not screaming for 5, bruv. Everyone get there in 30 seconds, quickly.
I've been strapped in for time.
I've paid 40 bags for the fucking helicopter. I'm gonna
let me tell you how I knew, this guy was trying to get every penny worth, So at the end, I definitely knew he was trying to get all his money. He let off the confetti, knowing that he's not on stage no more, and they've cut the mic, all the lights are on. He said, "Fuck it, I've paid for confetti, let it off." But I started thinking he's getting his money worth when he was doing the flamethrower. He held it till the clip was empty. Like he didn't want to get rid of that flamethrower until he used every bit of that gas that he had paid for.
No,
because it's mad.
And that's the thing, See, now if you put all of this shit together, you want a man to dance, bruv. He's not dancing. You know what I'm saying? Because look, at the end of the day, bruv, there was only one plan, and that was plan A. Boom, shit. It's fucked, innit? The whole plan is fucked. My man's running backstage saying, I need to do costume change. As he's putting on his pants, man's arguing with man, telling, man, why do you cut?
He's got one leg in. I'm going back out there.
Yeah, I'm going out.
That was dumb.
You know what I'm saying?
And remember, people were late, so he had enough time to be like, guys, let's rework this show whilst we're waiting because we're not going to start by. Like,
I would have preferred him to come out in the same clothes.
So now this is the issue.
The biggest.
Nah, he probably had to go and have conversation.
Yeah, he had to go back because clearly
it was like 11:11. He cut from the stage.
Yeah. And he said, "I'll be back." The way he said, "I'll be back," this wasn't part of his set.
Yeah, he was going to argue.
No, he was going to argue.
Why would Asake, the artist, have to argue?
What?
They told him.
If they're trying to cut us off stage, are we not going back there to say, bro, you made us come out, we're going back out there? Who's going to do it for us?
Handle that with management, bro. I'm the artist, bro.
Exactly. I'm top dog here. My management isn't top. I'm going to show you, hey, I'm going back out.
Nah, bro, you're the artist. Don't leave the stage, bro.
They cut the mic.
No, they cut the mic when he was doing Joa.
Yeah,
he said, I'm coming back.
Yeah, but they turned on the lights.
Exactly.
Yeah, they turned on the lights.
So it was like, what's going on? Like, there's clearly a message that's been sent to him, like, we have to end this concert now.
But this is the thing. Why is man getting sent messages? Like, this is the biggest.
Every artist gets sent messages online. No, let him land.
I'm going to get mad.
No, because this is the thing, I'm agreeing with what you man saying. Everyone's going at Asake. Brother, the biggest highlight is his stage manager and the stage manager's assistant.
1,000%.
What are you man doing? What are you man doing? There's no way.
Should not be going backstage to argue, bro.
There's no way that man needs to go as far as these things. What are you man
if
getting
man cares
paid?
about, if Asake didn't go backstage to argue and he didn't come out, everyone be chatting shit, he didn't even try. The man himself is going backstage to argue, and we've still got. Come on, man.
We
The
don't,
man's-
wait,
nah,
first
man,
of all,
I'm gonna-
wait.
Wait,
First of all,
mad.
do we know for a fact that he went backstage
Yes.
to argue?
We don't
You're
know for
saying
a
yes,
fact.
we don't
but
know.
I'm saying yes.
assumed.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm gonna get mad, bro.
I hear
This
you,
is
but
ridiculous,
that was
bro.
just a theory that we're now running with.
jobs now,
He
bro.
went backstage,
What?
and what we can 100% say he did do
It's changed his clothes.
is change his clothes.
Yeah,
That's what we can
that's-
say.
yeah.
Yeah?
But
But
this is the
for
thing.
him to change into what he changed into, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
We
to come
can't say
back
that.
out.
We can't say that.
100%. We
that.
can.
We
He put
wouldn't
on
We can't
trousers.
say that. We don't know
He
where
put
the
on
change
trousers.
is. We don't know where the room is. We don't know anything. What we do know for fact.
No. We
if
saw
we're in
him do a
court,
change before.
What did he do? He changed and he came out.
Okay,
we
but
can't
we
say
saw
what
him
happened.
do one change before.
Yeah.
It didn't take that long.
But there was stuff going on. There was stuff going on.
I promise you,
it didn't take that long.
Wardrobe isn't
It
back
didn't take that long.
in the chill. It's
And-
not back.
and you
It's
don't-
gonna be
and-
next
and
to the
artists
stage.
don't
You
just
don't
do
go
that.
back to your dressing room.
Again,
It's a bop. You're not going back to your dressing room.
Speculation.
Whether it's
I'm
speculation,
just
but
talking
it's
backstage. They wouldn't have backstage that far. Like they bring the wardrobe up to stage.
and it's not.
bruv.
It's not uneducated speculation. This is
Speculation, bro.
educated speculation.
But what-
Sometimes put some common sense into
No
it.
one's
You have
saying.
to.
No one's saying
You
that.
have to.
No one's
No,
saying that.
because
It's
you're
a-
removing common sense.
No,
now.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
You
I'm
are,
just,
bro.
No,
you
I'm
know
just
where
saying.
backstage is from the stage. You've been
No,
there.
no, I don't know where his changing room is. I'm
Bro,
not saying.
you've been there. Don't
Wait,
try it. You've been
hold
there.
on, hold on.
You've been.
I'm
Just say
not
you've been there
saying-
though.
Been where? Backstage
You
at the
know-
O2?
you know- yes.
I don't know where that is from the stage.
We was all there together.
Yeah, but
But that was
regardless,
a decent walk
yeah.
as well.
Exactly. So he wouldn't have put them trousers back in that room.
I don't know that.
Of course you don't.
You're just speculating, bro.
No, fair
I've been
enough.
backstage.
You're speculating.
I've been
Fair
backstage
enough,
and I've seen
but
artists
we can
change
make-
right
I
there.
haven't.
No problem.
I haven't. And I don't know
removing
where.
common sense.
I don't know where his room is. But whatever the case is, I'm not even getting into all that kind of stuff. You guys are questioning. I'm saying he went backstage and changed and came back.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a
Arguing,
no.
negotiating, speculation.
Yeah.
Where his changing room was, speculation.
It's not
I don't-
speculation. We
it
know
is-
where his changing
it is-
room is.
No, I'm just saying we don't know anything. All we know is he went backstage and he changed and he came back.
Yeah, agreed.
So my thing is he should have stayed on stage.
Yeah, I think if
Very
he-
simple. Because
I
if he
think-
did stay on
yeah,
stage,
yeah.
he would have performed.
Hold on.
No, he wouldn't have. They would have locked the mic.
We don't know that.
We do know that. That's why he left
Wait.
abruptly. I'm coming back. If he could have just kept performing, he would have.
You're saying for a fact that he went there to
No.
negotiate then.
Bro.
That's what you're basically saying.
Yes.
That he saved the show. If Ashaka didn't go backstage, they would have cut the mic.
Yes.
And I don't believe that.
No,
No
well,
problem.
according to their actions, that's why we would go off that they would have cut it off because they started turning on the lights. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you've already started doing this and I don't stop performing, the next step is cut off my mic, which they did in the end. So regardless, he might not even got permission to actually come back out because for them to cut his mic, he would have said, "I'm going back out to do this,"
Yeah.
and it would have been agreed, and he would have been like, "Okay, go and do this." For them to cut his
And,
mic,
all right. You know what? The fact that they cut the mic mid-song, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's say a situation, he did go backstage and negotiate. It didn't work.
regardless.
So,
Yeah.
How did it
to
not
me,
work?
because they
Because
cut his stage.
mic.
They
But
didn't give him
came
one
back
last
on
song.
stage. Yes, they did. He came back and did Joa.
No, but they didn't. It cut in between. So clearly they didn't give him one more song. They
did.
just allowed him to perform for a couple. What I reckon they did is said, "You got 5 minutes, nigga. You better get out there."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I reckon if he stayed outside, he would have got that whole song done. I'm not saying again speculation. If we're going off, he could have argued, debated. No problem. Didn't
But
work. Should have stayed on stage.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
This is the thing. What Timmy is saying, yeah, is correct in terms of he should not need to go backstage to go and sort out a situation that his team is sorted out. But the situation was fucked. So Fred is right. In a situation where everything is fucked, you have to go backstage. Like, you got no choice now, innit? And that's the situation that they left man in. That's what I'm saying. Stage manager's assistant, and anybody else needs to get fired. You don't have a serious team around you. If you now break it down and see that it's his cousin, are we going to be surprised? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's dead. That's
Like,
dead.
bro.
I don't like things like that either, bro. That's dead as well.
So
So
what do you mean?
if it's a man's cousin, if the
He's
O2
not
if the
prepared.
venue manager's talking shit, I'm going back there to handle it. I don't like leaving things to management because they might get a shit deal.
But you have a show. You have a show to put on.
Hey, regardless, I'm going there to make sure my show goes the way I want it to go.
But it hasn't.
I'm going
from the beginning.
backstage.
From the beginning, it hasn't been going
No
how you wanted
problem.
it
It's
to go
going
anyway.
bad, so I want to salvage it. I'm taking things into my own hand. Artists, I'm going backstage to say, hey, I'm doing one more song.
But this is the thing. Doors are going to close, innit? That's the one thing. They will close the doors on you. You want to stay in the venue, they'll close it and you'll stay in there. Do you get what I'm saying? They're going to close it. They're going to turn on the lights and they're going to shut off your mic. So in a situation like that, fam, you need a good team around you. And this is why people are saying he's not prepared.
Bro, good team around you. When has this ever occurred that, like, this is crisis management. No one's ever experienced this before. Good team around you is this is like, man, don't worry.
No, I hear what you're saying. That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier.
Crazy blame on people. Like, you don't know what people go through on this behind. And even people want to defend the man that wrote the article. No problem. If he can criticize the man, we can criticize the man too. I'm seeing all these comments. I'm like, I can. No one else can be criticized. But this is crazy. Like, this is like, man. Man are too on the man's cheeks. Like, let the man breathe. Let the man do what he needs to do to make sure the show goes his way. Like, everyone's trying to defend the one man, but it's the one man that's putting his craft on the line, his reputation. That it's like, no, we have to cook a man. No, bro, man's put lots of work into a man's craft. No, that's
why I said that is not. That's why I said it's not his fault. His team needs to have a good look at. I'm not saying that, the first time he would have known that his team is a good team. I'm saying, but after this, if you're going to come back to the O2 again, my friend, I'm sorry. This thing you can't bring the same team. You can't run it the same way. There's no way.
No, bro.
You know what?
I don't like that. That's what they do on that side as well, because the same shit happened to Anelka. They weren't happy that his agents were his brothers and that. If it's a man's cousin, it's a man's cousin, bruv. Like, let the team get the...
And they were getting the job done as well.
You know what?
They were getting the job done.
Hold on. If I'm Asake, if I'm Asake and my stage manager is my cousin, and this situation was his fault, I'm going to wait. Let me land. I'm going to say to my man, okay, cool. We've got this next show, the next big show loading in this time. I know a couple other artists that are coming up. I need you to stage manage all of their things. I don't want to hear a word. I need you to do all of them and get more practice. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he should boot him. I'm saying that, bruv, clearly they're not
clear,
ready.
man. It's not clear. It's not clear. Because there's certain situations where, regardless of who you are, bro, sometimes the artist wants to come back there and understand what's going on for themselves.
I hear it. I hear that.
So I don't understand this. These men are shit. I don't do that to people.
No. I hear that, but we have to call a spade, bro.
What's the spade?
You have management and you have a team behind you.
Yeah.
You're the face of it. You're the performer.
Yeah.
Stay on stage, bro.
But they might not have told them to come back.
Whatever it is, again, we don't know what was going on, but let's say that there was a debate. In my opinion, you stay on stage, let them handle that.
Yeah, but
let them
they
even
never
stall.
said come back here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever it is, I'm just saying he should have stayed out there.
Under what we're saying is under the assumption of they definitely couldn't handle it and they was like, Shake, we need help, come back.
Right.
Or something.
Right.
That's what, but I don't think that's the case.
Wait, hold on.
I think there's something going on backstage. They're trying to handle it. Shake on stage is getting messages as well, hearing that there's something going on, as he's been like, I'll be back. Let me go and find out what's going on.
So he's on stage and someone's saying, yo, backstage is popping off. Come back here.
No, I reckon, because I heard, didn't somebody say there were people on stage, like the O2 staff came on stage. So clearly the O2 staff are trying to tell him, end the show.
Right.
So I'm saying, we don't know what was actually going back there, but I doubt his management was like, you got to come back here. Unless they were like, unless they're trying to say, look, end the show now because we need to save money. So we don't know what advice they're giving him. All of this is just shit speculation to me, because it's like, bro, calling people shit at their job when you don't know what they were doing. They could have been trying to save man peas, like end the show. Ashake could have went back there to negotiate with them, like, no, fuck you, I'm not ending it. We'll pay the 300 bags or whatever. We don't know what's going on. Shit speculations, bro. Like, you can't call a man shit at his job. I hate that shit.
Nah.
You don't know what's going on, bro.
Nah.
You don't know what happened.
Nah.
If he was trying to save him money, no, wait, let me finish. If he was trying to save him money, if this was management, and you know, okay, my artist, if he comes off stage 10 minutes later than this or whatever, that's 100 bags gone from his pocket. I want to save my guy 100 bags. I'm telling you, come off stage now, bro. Fuck that. Wizkid does it all the time. His management team probably have got through to him enough now to say, look, you're Wizkid. You don't need to go and fulfill nothing to these fans. Do you know what I'm saying? Come off stage now. And Wizkid will be like, fuck it, I'll come off stage.
We're gonna try see if we can get another call on the line to see if they got an opinion. Thank you for your call, sir.
Appreciate you.
I love
you, bro.
Appreciate you.
Also, another perspective which someone put in the comments as well is that some people paid £100. So some people pay money. Obviously, we're not from that perspective because we didn't pay.
Yeah.
We had great seats, but we didn't pay.
Yeah.
Clint tweeted, I paid 3 bags for this box and man didn't perform 230 or this, that.
Yeah.
Right, so remember,
Yeah.
people are different perspectives, right? So people are saying, yo, it was this, it was that. And we're thinking, yo, that was calm. But at the same time, we don't have as big of a dog in that fight as they did.
Yeah, 100%. Agree
So
with that.
the public saying, oh, this was crazy, this was bad, they spent more money on that ticket than they did for Brixton if they went, or they spent money on O2. And when you go O2, I saw Tatiana say as well, when you're looking at the O2, you're comparing it to everybody that you've gone to the O2 to see.
Yeah.
So there's a standard there. As I'm coming to the O2, I'm paying this amount for it, I expect this. If a man was late, even if he was negotiating whatever, from the beginning of when you knew you was late, you should have had shit pattern, bro.
I agree with that.
So
I
to me,
agree with that.
to me, it was lackluster in that sense, and that's poor planning.
Yeah, no,
That's poor planning, bro. Because even if you didn't plan, when you saw that it was running late,
there should have been an order.
There should have been something to do to make sure we get the best experience out of this shit situation, which is that we're late. So somebody hasn't done their job. We can't just be like, oh, we can't call someone shit. You don't have to say their shit, but someone didn't do their job properly.
No, somebody. I agree.
I didn't say someone was shit, or if I did, then my apologies.
No, you didn't. It
was
my man.
In my opinion, it wasn't handled the right way for what happened, and it might not have been his fault, but his team should have 100% handled that better.
Hello, caller.
Yo, hope you're not well, man. What you lot saying?
All good,
Yeah,
thanks
man, all
yourself.
All good, man. It's a bit heated in there, man. Fucking hell.
Hey, listen.
This is a good one.
Different perspectives, boy.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Did you go?
I did. I was on time, you know.
What time was on time?
I was there at 8:30.
Oh, you were there on time,
Right.
just on time. Yeah.
He said I blame Rock Nation.
They must fall, bruv.
Rock Nation will
So
crumble.
what do you want to chime in on?
Do you know what it is? I just want to talk from 3 different perspectives. I feel like first, if we just talk about first time I saw Shaka was at Malta DOT, which was last summer, right? And no, it was a couple months ago, and she absolutely killed it. I feel like Shaka is maybe a controversial point, but I feel like he's a festival sort of artist. I don't think the O2 is his sort of the arena is his sort of scene. I feel like he's much at his element when he's around, like sort of that rough and rugged performing, if that makes sense. I don't think you can really get rough and rugged in the O2 arena. I feel like you've got to have a sense of decorum about you. Whereas when I saw him at Malta, people are saying it was a Shaka who taking Molly, he took cocaine, he took substances, and obviously at Afro Nation we saw him jump the crowd. I feel like he's at his I feel like he's more comfortable. I feel like he can do his thing when he's almost at a place where everybody's expecting sort of like a mosh pit sort of vibe, or a thing where people can just really where he can express themselves and he ain't gonna get in trouble for it.
Right.
Because I noticed at the O2, he came off stage, he started jumping on top of the crowd, almost trying to let them feel how, like just get a proper close up feel of how he is.
Yeah.
Like getting them to touch his body, whatnot, and I feel like he really loves that. Whereas at the O2, you don't really have that opportunity to do that. Makes sense. And obviously, the second point of obviously what you lot were talking about, and what's it called? The announcer. If an announcer announced and said, as you lot said, 15 minutes ago, guys, 30 minutes ago, a Shaka's going to come out at this specific time. Please, everybody that's there, at the before you actually enter the O2, can come in. That would be really helpful. And that's all that needed to be done, man. If they had an announcer that just announced everybody to come in, it would have been swift and sound without any problems. Even though in hindsight is a beautiful thing, because we don't know, obviously, a lot of people waiting outside, because I could see that from the top of the lift when I was there, I could see a lot of people waiting outside because a lot of people have ticket problems. So we can't forget that. And even me myself, I had to go to the box office just to get my ticket printed physically. So that was a bit of a problem, but at the same time, there wasn't a queue because I came on time. But at the same time, we need to understand, obviously, there's trains delays, there's probably train cancellations, there's probably people trying to drive in, find parking spaces. So there's so many factors to it. And I feel like it being on a Sunday is an issue as well, man. I don't know if artists have done it before on a Sunday, it's not been much of a problem, but I feel like if you had done it on a Saturday, it would have probably given people more time to just maybe get in. Maybe I'm waffling. I don't know. But
yeah, waffling on that last.
I think
point.
that one's definitely
yeah, that one there is waffling still.
My bad.
Yeah, waffling dag. Don't worry about it though. You say you got one more point.
My last point is also, I feel like in terms of what you lot were talking about his stage presence, I feel like for me being seated at the level 1 block, literally in the middle section, we was literally right in front of the stage. I feel like he's done his thing, man. I feel like his stage presence was there. I feel like it gave someone at the back said, "Can you stop with the church songs now?" A lot of people felt like it was he almost performed in relation to the day of the week.
No problem. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it. Go on.
Obviously, just to touch up on that, like I feel like he was playing Blessings, yeah, and then he played one song, like Sunshine as well. Obviously, Sunshine has nothing to do with faith or God, but maybe it does. Who knows? And then he played another song, yeah, and someone at the back said, "Yeah, man, let's stop with this church." And obviously,
he had the cross in the background as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate that a lot. It made me reflect upon myself and Nick being here. It made me feel really grateful.
I was enjoying the Yoruba, man. I was enjoying the Yoruba, boy. Maybe it's just like again, we're different people. Some people are different ages, different, everything's like everyone's gonna enjoy the show differently. But we're gonna progress the conversation onto Lucy Letby. So I'm gonna let you go because I don't want to fling you into that conversation if you don't have an opinion on it. You can text though if you do. Let us know what you think as we continue discussing it. Thank you for your call.
Nah, thank you, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
In a bit. All right, then 1 second. I'm just gonna drop the phone lines. Do you have the story, Tim, that you can read?
Lucy Letby. Yeah, let me have a look.
Be on the iPad.
Because
Because I see you people that didn't go to the concert are very upset. You can't chime in. And the uncles are arguing.
Right. We've got a story on Lucy Letby. It says, Lucy Letby stood over our baby. Then alarms went off as her lung collapsed. Parents who say their daughter was one of the killer's first victims recall chilling moment they found the nurse alone with their newborn seconds before she nearly died.
Cool. So we was supposed to discuss this story last week. Before we go any further, there's 900 of you here. Rah, boy.
You know we're here in ASAKE'S, boy.
Wow.
That's crazy. And what, 195 likes? Come on, man. Guys,
What?
click like, man.
That's crazy.
Click
Come
like.
on, please be liking.
And
what? You guys ain't been there
199 in the chat. 6 new members.
Yeah, trigger
Definitely.
warning. This story is a bit,
We could run things up. So we was going to talk about this last week. We ran out of time.
We spoke about it, no?
A little bit.
Small, yeah.
What I heard was that so I think that there was it an Asian doctor flagged it
Yeah.
to the hospital, and the hospital were like, hey, don't bring these false allegations to us or something like that, correct?
Yeah, they were negligent towards his, like, they just dismissed him. Long story short, I don't know if there was a process, but they dismissed what he said. Even though he said, yo,
that's crazy.
There's something going on here.
So what Dr. Scholler said is 100%.
Well, she more said it on if Lucy was black, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, black or brown.
Not necessarily the person who was lodging the complaints. Most definitely, most definitely, but we're not going to talk about. And then what she also said was, see, this is also what's crazy. You're more focused on me bringing up race than the actual baby killer.
Right.
Her friends are describing her as like, it's not the right term, but I'm gonna say like a godsend. Like this lady is such a nice person. This is crazy. Like her friends are giving character witness statements, isn't it? Saying Lucy's a nice person. She killed how many babies?
I hear you. I'm just
Go on.
Obviously, if you're looking from that perspective of the friends, remember the Tory Lanez thing where we was like, Steph
Totally
isn't
different.
encouraged. No, I get that it's different, but it's just a sense of like, if you look at the sense of I'm someone's friend and I didn't expect them to do this, they might be like, I can't believe this.
But the thing is,
you know what I mean?
Because they're only giving us a soundbite of what they said, I need to know that they said something like, I'm absolutely horrified. If they're being pricks and cutting it just to that she's a nice person,
They probably
they're
are.
pricks.
They probably are being pricks.
What if they did say some shit like, I'm absolutely horrified. I can't
think
believe
should
she
go
did
down
this.
for this.
Like,
Blah,
hella
blah, blah.
things. Like, if they're cutting it to those soundbites, they're horrible people. But like,
Yeah.
who knows?
So I'll say what Dr. Scholler said.
You're gone.
Okay.
Lucy Letby exemplifies how ideology of whiteness keeps Britain in a chokehold. They believed her tears, stroke denial, even though evidence said otherwise for no other reason than she's white. A black or brown nurse would have been reported to the police immediately and sacked for suspicion. That's what Shola said.
Yeah. Suspended, sacked, all of that. Like, this woman was in the hospital, I don't even, over 8 years?
Let's even go to it. They were saying that.
So, but I'm confused by the title. It says Lucy Letby stood over our baby, then alarms went off as her lungs collapsed. Parents who said their daughter was one of the killer's first victims recall chilling moment they found the nurse alone with their newborn seconds before she nearly died. First victim, okay, maybe it's just a victim in general, not necessarily died. So, but if you're the first victim, how does she not get fired after that? How does she go on to stay at this hospital? I'm like...
Right. So something that I saw recently, and this was with a family member, right? They're studying and they're doing like their placement as a nurse. And there was some sort of discussions of, she's coming late or she's not doing things right, all this kind of stuff. And then what happened is they said that she had to go on, not trial, but she had to basically go to fit for purpose, like a meeting. So where they literally say, is this person fit to practice, basically? And I feel like, I'm trying to remember, was she working or was she not? But there's a process to get someone out. Yeah. And it's not quick. Yeah. Now, again, I don't know when this first incident happened. Okay, wait, they're saying in November 2013.
13, yeah. This youth is now 9. They weren't aware that it was Lucy until they saw the pictures describing the horrific realization during Letby's trial.
Yeah. She
told Good Morning Britain.
A long time ago.
This is wild.
This is negligence.
It's happened for over
on the ultimate scale. This is negligence.
The hospital has to close.
They said a mother described approaching her baby's cot and seeing Lucy Letby standing over it with a blank expression on her face and then walking away before all hell broke loose when the newborn's lung collapsed. So, bro, it's very clear, bro. It's very clear there's something wrong there. How does this woman get away with that?
Yeah.
Mental.
Yeah.
So mad.
Gonna open the phone lines.
It's crazy.
Oh, God.
Call in, let us know what you think.
Yeah, bro.
She's a witch.
Someone said,
man.
No. Do you think the hospital's management team needs to be investigated too? Of course.
Everybody.
I think the hospital should be gone.
Everyone, the manager.
You don't know what that place is harboring.
The person that highlighted that there was a problem, and then that person that said, "Oh no, nothing's going on." The fact that they didn't investigate, that's negligence, bro, and that's caused loss of life. Like in a hospital, that should be taken very fucking seriously. If you think that somebody was the reason for loss of life, and you're a nurse, that person needs to be investigated thoroughly. Immediately. Yeah. But their whole job is looking after people, and you're basically saying this person's killing people. That person needs to lose their pin. Immediately, bro.
Quick. Sorry, caller. 1 second. Bluetooth's on banter. Hello, caller.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, it's your girl.
Who's our girl?
Who's that? Thomasin.
Yeah.
Thomasin.
I've been trying to get through for time, but I couldn't get through.
Don't worry about it. The man that have been hogging the line. Sure. What are you trying to tell us?
Anyway, I've got so much to say about this case, guys. Every day I wake up, and honestly, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
Horrible.
So many people need to be held accountable. Number one, I was watching this TikTok video about a doctor who used to practice in the NHS, but I think he went to Australia, and he was watching one of the interviews from one of the consultants, and they basically were saying, why didn't the consultants basically bypass management and go straight to the police? And this guy gave an insight, said that the managers would report the consultants to the GMC, which is the General Medical Council. And I was reading up on it, and they are notorious for basically putting you through the ringer and basically making you lose your license and lose your pin and being able to practice.
What if you go to the police directly?
Yeah, so if they went to the police directly, they would report them to the GMC, which would eventually cost them their jobs. Stuff like that is things that really, really, I think were paramount in letting this case go on for so long. Because obviously, for someone to threaten your job in that kind of way, it's going to silence you as much as you want to say something, which I just think is so mad and so unfair. And also, I think it was the CEO or the CFO of the Countess of Chester Hospital where it happened, actually went on to now be in a senior role at the Salford Royal Hospital as soon as Lucy was suspended. So he clearly, from the jump, knew that something was up and he was trying to save his ass by going to a different trust, which also gated. Because obviously, if you know you've done wrong, you're not going to up and go straight like that. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. They've let this thing run for 9 years. Could even be more.
That is so mad. And that's the ones that they can prove.
Even off some like deaths, there should have just been investigations. Like, why are kids dying here? Before,
exactly.
Like, how did they catch her?
That's what I don't know.
One of the ways she was poisoning babies was through insulin. And I was watching a TikTok video, and when your body produces insulin, it also produces like a bypass product at the same time. So when the babies died and they checked the insulin levels, they noticed that the bypass product that your body naturally produces alongside it wasn't there already, which meant that it had been artificially, given to the babies, which was made.
So this should just be investigations in itself. This hospital will have to. Do you know what? There's more people involved in this. There needs to be joint enterprise.
100%.
There needs to be joint enterprise here, because
100%.
The management team must have known something. And they're not taking the Asian doctor's complaint seriously. They said, if you keep on doing this, bruv, there's going to be consequences for you. They knew something was up, man.
They knew something was up, but like for ages, it's so wrong. And the fact as well that I think it was the triplets where she killed 2 out of 3 of them. I think those were the ones that were through IVF, which I think to put a family all that trauma, going through the whole IVF thing just to like basically kill 2 of their babies, like that's horrible. Like I'm not God in it, but as far as I've read my Bible, babies are sinless, and if you're out here killing babies, there's only one person that ended up, and that's down under. But I'm not God in it. It
says Cheshire Police limited their investigation to the deaths of 17 babies and 15 non-fatal collapses at the hospital's neonatal unit between March 2015 and July 16. This woman's done way more.
100%.
And then it's like, what's even wrong with you,
bruv?
What's even wrong with you?
I want to know why.
Yeah, there isn't a reason.
I don't actually want to see a Netflix documentary on this.
And that's what's sad. There probably will be.
There will be.
There will be.
There probably will be. And
it's horrible.
Should the penalty be brought back in?
What, death penalty?
For cases like this?
Yeah.
I think the death penalty should be brought back in it. Like,
that's mental.
At times like this, I think I would put Wayne Cousins on the list as well. He should not be sat in jail. That man should be hung upside down.
Who? Wayne Cousins?
Wayne Cousins, yeah.
Who's that?
The one that did
He was the Met police officer that
the lady that killed the lady. I can't remember her name.
I worded her and emmed her off.
What was her name again?
I think I remember. I think I remember. All right, Thomasin, thanks for your call, man.
Thank you.
We're going to keep the phone lines open and take some more opinions on this.
Horrible, man.
You should.
So evil, bro.
Let's see if there's any text messages.
Killing kids.
Babies, not even kids, man.
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. How has this happened? Like, they were going on like, say, what's her name? Like Shola was being divisive, basically. So what people were saying to her, one guy says, this is utterly disgusting from Dr. Shola. I'm amazed she's still allowed on TV after all her race baiting and pure anti-white hate. Using a serial baby killer to try and prove a racial argument, utter filth and so wrong.
It's crazy.
These people seem to want racial divides in this country.
Did man comment on Lucy Letby at all? Like before the tweet? And so you have to check on man for like, did you say anything about it?
Even if he didn't, I think what the issue is for whatever reason, the people that aren't the people that we're talking about don't always see the full picture as well. So I don't know how to describe it. It's like, say for example, ex-white man, he might not be a racist, but he sees somebody say, this is something that happened because this person is white. But because they don't understand how that can be possible, they assume now you are...
Right, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? So these are the things that they don't understand that...
Yeah.
They don't understand the privilege. They don't get it.
Right,
They don't get it.
I get you.
Do you know what I mean?
I get you.
And that's what is annoying.
Someone said
about these things
BBC
sometimes.
presenter said she doesn't look like the type to do something like this. These people are mad, you know.
Bro, people come out and say crazy
BBC presenters,
things, bro.
very rarely.
No, but you can say that though.
What do you mean you can say that?
She doesn't look like the type to do this
That's
sort of
dead.
thing.
People,
crazy.
BBC presenters or news presenters very rarely give an opinion. They just read the news. Like,
Yeah, you're supposed to be completely objective.
No, it depends on the show.
Yeah,
because I don't know
impartial.
what I don't know what the show was because sometimes they do like have discussions. Like they would say, "Oh yeah," they would say something like that.
But that's crazy. Maybe that's
saying
that's
somebody
too far.
doesn't look like the type. I don't think that's a crazy statement.
I think that's wild.
Why is that
Because
wild?
if you don't know her, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, but
If her
I'm
friend
saying,
said-
I'm
because
saying,
if her friend
this
said
is like
that-
Shola. What if she was black?
yeah,
Would she
exactly.
say that?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's where the wild statement comes from in our mind. Is like she's only saying that because she's white, and I agree with that. But I'm saying it's the statement itself isn't wild because these things happen all the time.
No, I think
like
so,
you might
though,
hear
man.
no, because we
Everyone's
see
capable.
even when somebody black like does something mad, and we as black people be like, bro, like I didn't expect him to be like that.
I've never.
That's
done
all
that.
it is.
I've
That's
never
all it
done
is.
that.
People do it all the time, man.
never done
Yeah,
that,
I
man.
see a
Like-
criminal on the news, and that nigga did it or whatever.
I don't
but
think I'd say
I don't-
he doesn't look like the
I
type.
never-
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say that.
Nah,
Yeah.
Do you say that?
And especially when it
I
comes
don't
to
say it, but I can understand where that thought process comes from because I am of the belief that nobody literally, like only a few people look like murderers. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of people, for example, what's his name? YMW Melly, whatever his name is.
yeah.
I've looked at him and said, yeah, he did that shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, I
Off
get
the
that,
appearance.
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
also easy for somebody to look at somebody who doesn't have that appearance, clean cut, clean shaven, whatever, and
You're
be
taking
like,
away
"Bruh."
from the fact that he has a song saying he has murder on his mind.
No.
And he's in America where guns is legal.
I'm not bringing
Yeah.
his song into it.
I don't think
bringing,
you can.
I'm bringing
you
his
can take
look.
it out though.
I can.
I don't-
Did
because
you
I
know
looked
of
at
him before the song though?
No, I'm saying I've
Yeah.
looked at. I'm looking at him. I'm not talking about what he said in the song.
But
I'm
did you
talking
know
about-
of him before the
No,
song?
of course not.
So that means that when you
You've been
looked at him,
influenced.
it's after you knew he said that.
I'm looking at his face.
I'm not saying you're not.
Even,
I'm just saying-
even XXX Tentacion or whatever,
Yeah.
if he was in that same situation as Thing, I'd say this guy looks mad. Do you know what I mean? People look mad.
No,
Why are
I'm
we
not-
going on like
Nah,
people
see,
don't look
this
mad?
is
not-
the thing. These are two black guys. You're moving like what
No,
Shola said.
I was
This is
giving examples
Say
of
some
those
white
people.
people. Say some
like,
white people.
What's his name? It's said, it's documented before. What's the guy's name?
Damn,
man?
can't name him.
I don't know
Say
white
some
people.
white people.
I don't know white people. I don't care. I don't care to know
Two
them.
black
But I'm
examples.
saying,
Say
I'm saying-
Eminem, bro.
No. What's his name? What's his name? Oh,
Machine Gun Kelly.
Not Machine Gun Kelly. There's another one that looks mad and he's bold and he's got tats all over his face. Travis Barker or whatever, the one that what's it called
the
with
drummer.
Kylie, yeah, him.
Yeah.
If somebody said he had killed people, I'd be like, he looks like the type.
So it's tattoos is what does it. for
Whatever
you.
it is, it's fucking social
Profiling.
constructs or whatever it is.
Handstract.
Whatever it is, we've been programmed by Post Malone. If Post Malone did something mad, I wouldn't be like, rah, that's crazy. Like
But
there's some
I think
people.
it's tattoos that's getting you.
Sounds like
Whatever
tattoos.
it
sounds
is, it
like
might be.
tattoos.
Yeah, tattoos on the face to me looks like you might be able to do some stuff.
You've been programmed.
I
bro.
have.
So,
I have.
So
But
bar legs, no
I'm-
tattoos can't be killers.
Bro, bar leads as well. You look like a Nazi. We've said these things. Like, why are we going on? Like, these things haven't been drummed into our minds from TV.
no.
I'm not saying this
Yeah.
is what necessarily I believe. I'm just saying these are the things that we growing up, everybody was looking at people and profiling and stereotyping. That's how you grow up first until you learn.
Calm down,
wait.
calm down, though.
No,
He's shouting
I like
at
to
us.
shout,
Yeah,
man.
so
I'm
just-
getting my point across
we're
because I'm
listening,
passionate.
though, but we're listening. We haven't interrupted you.
I'm
Calm
passionate.
down.
I'm passionate.
Okay.
Because I'm saying, I'm
scared.
telling the truth. I'm not scared of nothing, bro. Don't do me like that, like I'm
He said,
scared.
"I'm not scared
I'm
of
not
that."
scared of
I said,
nothing.
"I'm
That's
scared."
why I'm saying my point with balls, bro. and
No, I know.
gumption.
Look, you're being defensive. I said I'm scared.
Oh, you're scared?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to
He
scare
said
you.
I'm not scared of nothing. He
Okay,
said,
sorry.
I ain't
didn't
scared of
mean
you,
to scare I didn't
motherfuckers.
mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. But I'm saying, I'm speaking the
shouting
truth.
at us.
Everyone's gonna rock today. Are you man?
The gaslighting is wild. The
How we
gaslighting is
gaslighting?
wild.
We're
Because
listening.
man don't talk. No, because you were gaslighting me before. That's why I got there.
When?
I got there because you were gaslighting me. They
You
saw
said
it,
two
bro.
black names, bro.
And then I said white
Oh
people,
my
and you were
God,
still like, nah.
Took long.
No.
bro.
Regardless, because I was giving the point from our point of view as well.
Yeah,
Like I was
I hear
trying
you.
to see both. I was trying to.
But I don't agree, though.
I'm just saying, I don't agree that it's good to judge people based on don't judge a book by its cover, innit? But before we got to that stage, we were judging books by their cover, bro.
Whose book?
Everybody was judging. That's why the sayings come from. That's where the sayings come from. I'm not going to be specific because you're now being pedantic.
Well, no, but you can't say everyone's book. Whose book have we judged?
No, I said we were like, that's the natural thing to do.
Because you're bringing us involved.
I'm just saying humans, the natural thing to do
This is crazy. I'm not
judge
human.
a book. I'm not talking. You might not, because I'm not going to speak for you.
You are,
I'm not going to speak for you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, whose book have we judged?
Okay, I'll talk for myself then.
Go on.
Growing up, you naturally judge a book by its cover. Call it what you want to call it.
I'm joking.
Call it what you want to call it. I'm saying it's a natural thing to judge a book by its cover, which is why the saying came about, don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nobody would need to say that.
But with this thing, I don't think I've looked at someone who the title is they've killed someone and I say, doesn't look like the type though. I haven't done that.
Yeah, but the way you're saying it is different.
How?
Like the way you're saying is like, but this person looks like, from what I'm saying, the way I'm receiving it from you, should I say, because the way you might mean it might be different from the way I'm receiving it. The way you're saying it is almost like, nah, but she couldn't have done this. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what, there's different crimes, innit? A murderer can look many different ways, but we understand that a thug has tattoos, might have some other shit that makes him look like a rebel or makes her look like a rebel. Now, when there's a story of a lady has been murdering children and she worked in a hospital and she is a nurse, to me, you can't say she looks like she wouldn't do it because no one looks like they murder babies. So she's a nurse and there's a speculation or there's a story that she has been killing babies for a long time.
Yeah.
To say she doesn't look like she would do that, you're a nurse. Of course you don't look like you would do that.
Yeah, agreed with that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
That's
so
what
it's
I'm
like,
saying.
It doesn't make sense to now say it because nobody looks like they do that.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. The way I received it was in that way.
Right.
So her saying, she doesn't look like the type, I received it as in these people don't always look mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she doesn't look like the type. Like,
yeah. To say it is mad.
Okay, I think the way I received what she said was like, she doesn't look like the type. Like, I don't know how to explain it because it's the same words.
I get what you're saying.
But
it's a white woman. That's why she doesn't look like the type to the news reporter. Not to me. The news report. Like I said, if it was a black lady, the woman wouldn't have said that.
I can agree with that.
Okay, let me read text.
Yeah, they're definitely moving mad. I get what you're saying. I think it's mad to have a nurse. Of course, she doesn't look like she would do that. You know
this
what I mean?
person said, "I'm in the NHS medical research. I don't need to handle patients, but work with other doctors that do. The level of dishonesty and tomfoolery that goes on in trusts is unbelievable. And if you knew, you definitely would not want them anywhere near you or your children. The worst part is it is often intelligently done, taking advantage of people's blind spots on wards and in labs when colleagues and patients..." Remember Tom was telling us about pharmacia,
yeah? Yeah.
The hospitals are scary places.
Yeah, bro.
It's scary. Not many of us be going there. Women already don't trust giving birth with these midwives.
Yeah.
What's the other thing? Sickle cell.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a safe institution.
In some cases, no.
Like, it doesn't seem,
no.
you know?
You're absolutely right. It can be very, very
Someone
dangerous.
said, does Potter Paper look like a serial killer to you, especially before prison? VP got a point. Did he go to prison for murder?
I don't know what he went to prison for.
I can't judge it. I can't say he looks like... That's crazy to say he looks like a killer. Like, that's horrible, bruv. You can't... Because the saying is don't judge a book by its cover, so I'm not going to.
Yeah. But yeah, we're grown and wiser than that.
What do you think of people who think she's innocent because of circumstantial evidence? She was never directly caught, but always present when the babies died, blaming the lack of NHS funding instead.
People are blaming the lack of NHS funding.
Yeah, they said because it's circumstantial evidence. She was never directly caught, but always present when babies died.
You was at the scene every time, bro.
Like,
at some point, we need to draw the correlation.
You know,
every time something's happening, you're there.
You're there.
I'm confused as to how she was allowed to not go into court. Like, she refused to go on the stand and face the victims' families. That's actually mad. Also, did you say the arrest video? They knocked on her door, for fuck's sake. Like, she hasn't murdered 5+ kids, bro. What the fuck? So they do that. They knock lightly and shit. Are you home? Can we come in?
But they bang down doors for less.
You know.
Yeah.
They banged
Someone
down
was
doors
trying
for
to help you.
looting,
They said
bruv.
Ted Bundy. Say Ted Bundy.
That was no. But that was the example that I was gonna give of somebody else that they said he's a very good looking guy. That was the whole thing about
Who's
him.
Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy is a serial killer. He killed women, and people were saying that he was a very good looking guy, and that's why he got all these women.
Who's Ted Bundy? I've never seen this guy.
That guy looks clapped to me, but
Yeah, but that's what the thing was. Apparently, he drove like a Beetle or whatever. Back in the day, he was a good-looking guy, so they looked at him like he couldn't be the serial killer, and that's why he got away with it for so long. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that is a case where they judge the book by its cover. They got it wrong, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it works both ways, where you might look at somebody and be like, oh, he's got tattoos on his face and all of that. He must be the killer. This guy, good-looking guy couldn't be the killer. These times it was a good-looking guy all along.
To me, it's all right for us as people to be doing that. But if your job as a presenter is just to present the facts, you don't need to be going into that.
Yeah. Agreed. But
crazy.
I've seen shows where they're having debates.
Right.
So it's like,
got you.
I don't know what context that was said. That's why I was trying to say we don't actually know. Like, we need the full thing, the video itself.
Someone said, hey guys, there's more to the story. So when the Asian doctor and the doctors complained, they were shut down and forced to apologize to her. Crazy.
Oh, yes.
As in written apology. Can you imagine? And then if they should basically be calm with her, with working with her, please mind the spelling mistakes. I have dyslexia, no problem. 686. That's crazy. They made her written apology to the
apology is mad, bro.
Please, someone said, please, there was evidence as they found paperwork of the baby she had harmed and killed in her house. In her house? You're not even allowed to bring home those records. Oh, they found paperwork in her house. Yay.
Right.
She was
On
a
a
dangerous
Donald Trump
person
thing.
who clearly enjoyed what she was doing. That's mad.
She's sick, man. She's sick.
Horrible, bro.
I think
They
it's
found
discussion that
insulin
she
in
did
her
not
house.
have to turn up to the sentencing. She should have had to face the victims' families in court, and she deserved that life in prison. Yeah,
So
apparently she's going to die in there.
She admitted
yeah.
it in her
The news
diary.
presenter said, I don't know what a baby killer looks like, but I'm sure it's not Lucy. Pure racism. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What's disgusting is the government giving the parents of the dead babies is 13,000 British pounds to compensate them. Like, what's 13,000? Okay, how much did the families get? Because what was that case? Was it the towers in America where everyone was getting different payouts?
Twin Towers.
I think people were like, some people had like life insurance, so they was getting bigger payouts. You have life insurance. Some people were like, okay, I don't have life insurance, but I'm only getting 10,000. He's getting 2 million. He's getting this. I want what he's got.
Right.
Is that crazy?
No.
What, to
Not if
want
you
the
don't
same
have
thing
life
as somebody else? Because one of them, the state is paying you. And the other one, the company that you've been paying to pay you out, has done that.
If it's the state, you can expect the same pay from the state.
Yeah.
But from life insurance, that's
Yeah, like, I think that's...
I did hear the 13K thing that they're getting paid out 13K. And people are saying, what was that?
Is that music?
I think it's outside.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. Someone was like, how much is the baby's life worth?
That's
Again, you can never put a price on it, but
You
you
know.
would definitely feel like
13 isn't enough.
13 isn't enough. 13K is not enough.
Because they're not necessarily suing the hospital, they're just getting compensation. Now, I think if you sue, you could be entitled to some more.
What?
It's a whole different ball game when
That's
you
a whole
sue.
different
Like
ball
you,
game.
under your
shouldn't
negligence,
accept the
under
13.
yeah, they shouldn't. It's risky because things like this is where you say, I'm not going to accept the 13 and I'm going to go for more. But what?
not
if we
even
lose?
just to go for more. It's like, yeah, to go for more, I guess. But yeah, how can you lose? Like, this happened under your watch. To me, it's like, what? How can you lose? Do you know what I mean? And this is what the problem is with the justice system, though. Is like, common sense isn't always the winner. Do you know what I mean?
How do you mean?
As in that, it's common sense that they deserve whatever the
More.
case. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it might not be what is in the paperwork. Do you know what I mean? Like, it might be like, if this, for example, if a child dies at this hospital,
Yeah,
this
it's
is the max
13K,
cap
whatever,
that
yeah,
we give
yeah.
out. Do you know what I mean? So then going for more, you're kind of like, stuck.
I just want to go to the Victim Compensation Fund for the Twin Towers. Families unhappy with the offer were able to appeal on a non-adversarial informal hearing to present their case however they wanted. Feinberg personally presided over more than 900 to 1,600 hearings. At the end of the process, $7 billion was awarded to 97% of the families. Definitely not $7 billion each.
Yeah, it's a joint pot that everybody got.
So they left with more
because they argued more.
Yeah.
They actually went for it. Yeah, they have to go for it, man.
I mean, there's definitely
okay.
So needs to be made of.
There have been 2,983 families of those who died and received an average of just over $2 million tax-free per claim. What did tax-free on average? I think those who were so they was all being offered like different amounts, and they said, "No, that's not fair. Yeah. This guy's getting this guy's getting that," and it's all like what the life is worth, but. So, okay, let me open the phone line. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy to say, your life is worth more than this one or whatever. That's a bit mad.
I want to hear from someone who doesn't think it's mad to offer 13K. Because let's not always have the same...
the only reason I think it's mad is because my life has changed.
But you're an adult. You're a tax-paying citizen, etc., etc. This is the argument.
Okay.
The hospitals are like they're like, bruv,
child hasn't basically contributed to society.
How can I value this person? This
oh, okay,
you know?
yeah. No, I was talking about more so like my life has changed because my child has died. I was setting up a whole life with.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
So change my life again with life-changing money if that's how you're gonna contribute. Like, do you know what I mean?
Okay. Hello, caller.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I'm actually a doctor. I've been qualified for 4 years now.
40?
4.
No, 4.
Okay, sorry.
4 years now. And this case actually came up a couple of months ago. So we were discussing it a couple of months ago, but nothing came of it. So there was like some kind of intelligence that came in within the NHS. And obviously they had asked other doctors, had they been in contact with someone who was doing similar things. The first thing that I would like to say is, if someone ever asked me, if there's anything that you'd like, if there's anything you'd like in this world, what would it be? The first thing I'd probably say is blonde hair and blue eyes. Why do you think that is?
Get away with some shit.
Crazy.
And you get some shit.
Yeah, privilege.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you not hear us?
It's breaking up. I can't really hear you.
Hello? Can you hear us?
1, 2.
1 second. Hold on. If you can hear us breaking up, give me a second.
It's like the one time where you want them to be like listening on the TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hold off.
Can you hear us?
Oh, I can hear you better now.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay,
I can hear you better.
Cool.
Okay,
So you guys, your hospital isn't Cheshire, right?
No.
But
I work in London.
crazy.
I'm not gonna like obviously disclose that.
Okay, cool. But your hospital received intelligence of this incident.
Yeah, around I want to say 4 months ago.
Right.
So we had a huge meeting. The senior doctors got intelligence, and we had a huge like board meeting. From the cleaning staff to the nurses to the junior doctors, everyone was involved. So and obviously it came out that they never disclosed where the hospital was. They didn't say whether the doctor was a man, a woman, their age, nothing like that. They've said that there is some intelligence that is being basically discussed within the NHS board. And obviously, if you are having a lot of kind of observations, or if there's external people coming to the hospital, just know that it's got to do with that, basically. And what they were doing is coming in, looking at the auditing, so the deaths that have happened in your ward. They were looking at how these people have died, basically. Has there been any evidence? So, for example, specifically 2 babies. And then when this came out, obviously we knew that it was connected to this. I don't know if you guys have heard that one of the reasons, it's one of the speculations that came about as to why she was actually killing the babies, is because she fancied one of the registrars.
What?
What does that mean? So she would have to go and see the person.
What do you mean?
Like, what's the registrars? Yeah, what's the registrars? Is that somebody she has to go and see if the baby dies?
No. So registrars is like basically similar to like a higher than a doctor. Right. They're usually on scene when there's emergency cases. And he'd basically come when there's a death on scene. He'd have to be there first, right. Almost like like a manager. Basically, you have your supervisor, and then you have your. If you Google it right now, you can find it. So there's been evidence of that, and obviously they're still speculating that. And this was actually in the letter that the Asian doctor had put forward. He's That's like, crazy. She's basically trying to flirt with this man. He has a wife. He was going to put in a formal complaint.
That's
the one
crazy. That after just dropping a body, you're thinking about flirting.
Exactly, it's mad. And then obviously the Asian doctor, where he's getting told to apologize. They said to him, if you don't apologize, basically you'll never be able to practice in the UK ever again. You might as well pack your bag.
What power do you have? They ain't got power. Like honestly, some people are too much. Anyway, it's not them that we should be mad at.
This is what I mean. Like, and also I wanted to kind of touch on it. I don't know if you guys are like boys with Central C, but I don't know if you've seen the situation with his girl, Madeline RG.
No.
So she recently came up with a statement saying, "Oh, when I'm older, I've always said that I want to live in a sundown town."
I've seen that. Is
that
his girl?
Hell.
Yeah, that's his girl. So the thing is, the infantilization of white women is that they're so needy, they're so like fragile, almost like similar to what a baby is, right? Obviously, then they're like, oh, we want to have the same power as men, and you want to basically cater to all their needs. And she's coming out, which is kind of, there's been a lot of like talk of how these situations are similar. Obviously, one's very, very micro and one's very, very huge. Of course, I'm not saying that it's the same, but and she's coming on TikTok saying, "Oh, hope you guys are okay with this statement. I have no idea what you guys are talking about." And then you have these white girls from the UK and just Europe in general saying, "Guys, just leave her alone. She doesn't know what a sundown town is. It's not her fault."
Well,
and I don't know if
me,
you saw.
I saw it, and most things I don't click on because of my age.
Yeah.
What like you just haven't like someone's being silly on the internet. What am I supposed to do?
Exactly.
I don't. I know. And then I apparently people were saying like she knows what a sundown town is because you wouldn't just know it. You must have heard it and then Googled it. I didn't even Google it. I don't actually know what a sundown town is. What is a sundown town?
That's when the sun's down. As black people, you're supposed to be inside. If not,
you're getting killed.
There's a whole strip. That whole strip is owned by white people. You're not allowed there after a certain time. So when the sunset basically is, so around 8 p.m. If you're there, they have the right to kill you. There's some that still exist today.
Yeah, but
I knew it.
She came out and said, because the only video I saw was her actually saying, I want, when I was growing up, I always wanted to live in a sundown town because I thought it was one of those towns where it's like a small. What? Yeah, in Gossip Girl or something where it was like a small town, and like I just thought sundown town sounds like the nice place, so that must be.
Nah, she definitely
like what it's called.
Googled it.
She said she was young when she was growing up,
but she said it the other day.
I don't know when she said it.
She tweeted.
Oh wait, so what? Because there was one message where she said, "I want to live in a sundown town." So the one that I saw was that her cleaning it up.
Yeah, so she's apparently been saying it. By the way, no one asked her about this. No one said it. Sometimes there's always silence, right? Maybe just your friends should have known, or whatever you've been saying in the group chat could have stayed there. She's come out now and said, by the way, guys, when I was younger, I've always said that I wanted to live in a sundown town, but trying to be quirky about it. This is what the situation with her is. She's trying to be quirky and like, oh my God, I'm so like goofy and sundown town, what is that? why would I want to live somewhere which I don't know what it is? Do you know what I mean? That's like me saying, if I didn't know what the word garbage can is, right, I would never say, oh my God, guys, I want to live in a garbage can. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. If you don't know the meaning of something, why would you, a simple Google search
She did that.
would tell you that.
She did that shit.
And then she deleted and then she posted a video being, guys, I've just found out what a sundown town is. So suddenly, you've been saying it for years, since you were 6 years old, and now a day later, you've now decided to Google what it is. I've just found out, I'm really sorry. And the caption was, hope you guys are okay. XX.
She knows, man. Someone should rush her.
I don't know, man. This sounds like attention seeking, man. It sounds like attention seeking.
I don't know. Yeah,
she looks like the type as well.
Yeah, clout is a drug.
Yeah.
Sench is your boy, no?
Who?
No, I don't. Well, I like Sench.
No, I don't know. I don't know Sench in particular. I know like management.
No, but what's wrong with Sench? What did Sench do? He didn't say he wants to live in a sundown town.
Yeah.
I know, but
you think Sench should break up with her?
Birds of a feather flock together.
You was
no?
gonna say fox. You was gonna say fox. You was gonna say fox.
You can't do that.
Helmet.
So, what you think? Sench should dump her?
So let's say,
the doctor wants to create mix-up.
If your wife comes out and says that, your wife's some social media influencer, she says that, do you think that's a dumpable offence?
But you're saying wife. You see.
Yeah, fair.
Like you don't.
I can't picture my wife doing that.
But there's some things you stick with your wife. You can dump a part. You can dump a girl, but there's some things
but
you.
Also, when you're grown, but obviously you need to remember she's 21. But when are we gonna stop using? Because you want to be an adult when you're 21, but then when you have backlash, you're like, but I'm only 21.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
How old do you think I am?
24.
No.
I think you said
30,
you're a doctor
32.
and you've been qualified for 4 years. Doctors are at least like 5 years of studying, so that puts you like 23. 4 years. I think you're about 27, 28.
I said 32.
Yep, I'm 28.
Oh,
right.
I just turned 28 last week.
Cool. Happy birthday. Happy belated.
Yeah.
Now, with this situation, even though you as someone that's 28, you can decipher that, oh, that's stupid. Why would you do that? I don't believe she did that because of that. A lot of young people are crazy on the internet. Like, they think that discovering things on the internet is normal. Like, as in, like, not to say that she doesn't know, but it's not impossible for her to have thought, let me just say what I used to think. Even though that is stupid as hell.
And if you've been
told...
And
then she's like, oh, I just Googled it.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's like, why the hell...
can you say sundown town?
Right. Because you said Gossip Girl, right?
I'm just going off
what I'm hearing.
That's what she said. She was like, oh, like, I thought it was like those houses in Gossip Girl.
Yeah, but if she was told that...
But the thing is...
It's not impossible, is my point.
It's not impossible.
I'm not apologizing for it. I'm just saying,
there's
not
lots
impossible
of
for someone to
arguments
be
to see.
Completely ignorant.
I had no clue what a sundown town is, yeah? So if, say, for example...
You didn't?
No, I had no clue. So if, say, I've never even heard the term before. So if somebody, for the first time, is hearing, oh, sundown town or whatever, and they've got an image of what that looks like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because sundown town, to me, until I know where it is, it doesn't sound like a bad place. Do you know what I mean?
I get what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But if you've been saying it since you were young, right?
Somebody should have told you this is what this is, innit? Yeah.
I know if you're from the UK. I know obviously the UK is very different from the US, right? And I appreciate that. However, you've been saying it since you were very young. You've admitted that you've been saying it from you're very young. So you're saying no one in your life. I'm sure her friendship groups have changed, developed. There's been new people that have come in, out. Unless none of you are educated, which obviously you're saying that you don't know what it is either. But there's been many cases. There was, I can't remember from the top of my head, just a black woman. She was with two of her colleagues. And you know the people that go around and they advertise like books, similar to like Avon, where they go around and like, hi, do you want to buy this? Or do you want to take part in this charity? She was a woman and she went round with her 3 colleagues and they decided to split up in terms of like, you take this road, you take this road, you take this road. And they were like, we're going to meet up at this lamppost in like an hour. And in an hour, it was going to be sunset. Right. And they ended up going home because they were like, we finished early and she wasn't there. But she stood there because it was her first or second day. And she ended up getting murdered on the street because they saw her and they killed her there and then.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Tried to go. Like, obviously, and I appreciate there's so many cases. That's probably one of many cases. By the way, these sundown towns still exist today.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I've
I know that
no
there's
clue
definitely
about
plantations still running in America in
probably.
particular locations. 100% there's still slavery over there somewhere.
Even the like, what was I even gonna say? Now continue because I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, you know, the reason why I even brought this up is because there is this diaspora. There's this like kind of similarities where if you go through those, she turned her TikTok comments off. She even deleted the video, but there was just these people like, oh my God, but she's so innocent. Like, how can you think she's racist? And then I don't know if you saw the interview on LBC. Someone phoned in. I think it was Lucy Letby's dad. It's got to be because he's like, I think she's innocent. I think she should be let free. Maybe just a weekend in jail or like.
What?
Yeah.
But obviously, these kind of, who's the guy that used to chop people up? He had people writing him fan mail, man. People are crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
And like, obviously, I know you guys discussed the BBC one about what's it called? She does not look like a murderer. What does a murderer look like? Just say what you need to say. These are all microaggressions. And I'm really, really happy that Shola, what's it called, is basically exposing
don't get her name wrong, boy. She don't like
Dr. Shola. Say my full name. I don't even know. I need to learn the full name before she tells me.
Doctor. But yeah, and also in regards to the concert, I know this is going back way to the what's it called, the starting of your discussion. We need to learn some concert etiquette.
How do you mean?
So one of my friends, she bought tickets and she had to leave because she was just like, I didn't want there to be a trampede because people were going crazy.
Did you just say trampede?
Yeah, she did.
Is that because you're a doctor?
No,
I thought, is that a word, bro? But I was getting Google up.
What did I say?
You said trampede.
But I don't know if that's.
I feel like I heard it too.
Yeah, I heard trampede.
Trampede. Any person that plays that.
Yeah, give the doctor the helmet, boy.
Yeah, give it a helmet.
Yeah, that's Urban Dictionary still.
Trampede, it's a word.
That one don't work.
Yes, it is. Trampede is a word. Are you alright?
Urban Dictionary.
Trampede.
Trampede.
Okay.
Do you want me to read out the definition?
At least it's in the Urban Dictionary.
A mass movement of people at a common impulse.
That's a stampede, though, you know? What's a stampede?
No, but it's also a trampede as well.
I think she's trying us.
Word.
Google it.
Send your link.
I didn't know that. I've never heard that. I've heard stampede.
Send it because
Send your link,
you are definitely not
the chat's giving you the helmet still.
She knows.
Let me send it.
She's trying us.
Stampede, trampede, tomato.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're trying it. You're trying it.
She lied to us because I can't see that shit.
She googled stampede.
Yeah, you're trying it.
Yeah, that's definitely Urban Dictionary.
It's definitely trampede.
It's definitely Urban Dictionary, but yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. But yeah, I was gonna say she left after the stampede because
there wasn't a stampede at this one.
No, but there was. She was scared that there was gonna be. It was gonna be like a 2.0 because people just don't know how to act. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the late situation was another conversation, but it was just crazy.
Yeah.
But just learn some concert etiquette going forward.
Agreed.
Thanks for your call, Doctor. If we need you in the future, we'll
we'll save your name as Doctor. Our correspondent, our doctor.
If you ever get trampled on in a trampede, then just message me.
Okay.
God forbid.
God forbid, but yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, I know. God forbid, but yeah, thanks guys.
No, thanks for calling. Glad you got through as well.
I can't wait to read these comments now.
They were liking you. They were liking you. They were feeling you still.
Bye.
Bye.
We're just gonna read some text messages.
Yeah, we got PO box as well.
Oh yeah. All right, let's do these last few text messages, then PO box. Evening, gents. Medical student from undisclosed medical school.
Students.
All I need to say is Lucy's case is quite interesting. Ain't no way my black ass would get away with making a baby cry. Never mind back-to-back babies crying and killings. I'm NHS medical research.
Okay.
All right, you lot doing serious things. I don't need to handle patients, but I work with... Oh, wait, did I read this one? Oh, okay. Affairs are also rife in hospitals, and alleged motivations behind their killings were her getting attention from married pediatric doctor. They were going to little trips in the midst of the allegations against her, then showed up in court to provide evidence against her. The pediatric doctor filed for anonymity, so we'll never know who he is.
Of course he did.
It's rough, innit?
It's a bit rough. It's fine.
No, but it's fine. I know what you're saying.
We're being mature.
It was rough. It's too many letters. Anonymity.
It's a bad word, though. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Cool.
It's a bad word still.
We need to be careful about encouraging the death penalty, especially when we look at the way black men are treated by the justice system. It's too risky.
Hey,
I hear that.
can I shout out to Chijoke? Because this guy is literally explaining to everyone the numbers on the screen, but here it is. JN88 said, how do I text
He's
in?
dumb,
He
he's
said the
dumb.
numbers on the screen.
No, but I hear
Here's
it
the
though. Like
number.
the number is fully on the screen.
Like,
Oh
I
my
wouldn't even put the
God.
number.
I wouldn't have helped him. Yeah, he's too nice.
How
bro.
do I
You're being
text?
Too nice. That's crazy. The whole screen you're looking at.
You
Where
text
is
your babes, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man's in here.
WhatsApp
Where's
or
the
text is
PO
there?
box stuff?
She went, it's down beside me. She went,
cool.
well, wishes cards to parents, ending with lots of love, Lucy. Huh? A criminal psychologist from Manchester said that she is a psychopath and found a thrilling
course.
killing helpless children. Of course she is.
Of course.
Long one, but please bear me. To VP's point, no, we don't naturally judge people. We are socialized to have perceptions of people. Also, I've seen enough murder documentaries to know a serial killer don't have to have a specific look. There's no cheat code to finding one. I saw a documentary where grandma had 6 bodies buried under her in her backyard. This is why the idea of character witness is flawed. People are multifaceted.
100%.
Yeah.
Someone's amazing parent is out there killing people.
Yeah.
Someone's favorite daughter and love friend is probably out there killing.
Yep.
Yeah, 100% agree
Agreed.
with that completely.
Agreed.
Completely
Completely agree with
The
that.
hospital needs investigating. All right, let's crack open these POs.
100%.
One for you.
Guys, remember PO box. Keep
One for
sending them
you.
in, and yeah, it is there. Send us whatever, whether from your friend's business, your own business, whether it be sweets. We've had crisps, we've
Documents
had snacks,
enclosed.
we've had all of that kind of stuff.
Yay.
And we've been sent something.
Yay.
This is wrapped.
Yeah,
This is
this
sticky.
this one's safe.
You just stash it like that.
You guys
Sorry,
will
man.
you guys will hear on one of the next episodes how we got this package.
Cheer it.
Oh yeah. Wow, they came with a proper packaging. Though.
Guys, remember the live show is on September the 30th. There's an after party. I swear, the ticket link is in the description.
Oh.
What's this? What?
Okay, it's nice.
Okay.
Oh, bro,
Nice.
this is stuck down, bro.
Nah,
I'm
it's stuck in,
struggling.
it's
I've
stuck,
only
it's
got
stuck.
one hand.
Yeah, no, but this one's actually stuck. Okay, I found it.
Also, if you want to send stuff to us, please don't DM me. Just go in the description and see the PO box. Because you guys
Nice.
keep saying, "Can I send you stuff?" Yes, you can.
Now, saying
Oh.
link in descriptions, like people don't understand.
We're very appreciative of people sending us
Very.
things. And we'll promote
Extremely.
your business.
Ta-da-ta,
Just go in the
ta-da-ta.
description. This packaging's cold.
It's very cold.
Bro.
This
I didn't even
packaging's
think
smooth.
is the phone in there.
The Telefunkia.
Wow, that's flat.
The Telefunkia.
That's nice.
Pop.
Oh
Clint
man,
said, I spent 3 bags on this box.
I hear it though.
And he didn't perform 2:30
2:30
on
value.
Terminator. He said, I'm breaking everything.
I hear it though. I fully hear it.
2:30 value. Banger.
All right, so this is a package from nothing.
That's a cold name still.
Yeah,
This phone is sick.
this phone's very sick.
This phone is buff, you know. Dibs.
Nah, you can't call dibs.
Why not?
I've already called dibs on it.
No, you didn't.
No,
Yes, I did.
no,
I said this, there's
no.
an extra one.
No, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There isn't.
Is there extra
No, because
one?
we said that's the work phone.
No. We're gonna
If
use.
that's not
we're
the
gonna
work
use
phone, then that's
Where did
that's
that?
the
Where
thing.
did the iPhone that you have come from?
That was the old thing.
Old what?
The old
Where did it come from?
dilemma phone. I don't know. Where did it come from?
So you've already got a phone that was a work phone,
Yeah.
and Tem's got
He's
this
taking this
phone.
one. Yeah.
So I've got this one.
No, it doesn't work like that because then there's no
dilemma phone.
Oh, you
the
use
only
mine?
reason
No,
that's
wait,
not
hold
my
on,
phone is because
hold
I
on.
said, okay, we
there's
got a
another
dilemma
one,
phone.
yeah.
If there's another one, then that's
you
dibs
said
on that.
another one. There isn't
but there
another
isn't.
one.
So that has
So
to be the
your
dilemma
dibs
phone.
is void because there isn't another one.
Bro, stop being
that
pedantic,
is
bro.
the dilemma phone.
That's
It's
the
not.
dilemma phone.
Listen,
Man said it's not. He's calling
It
dibs
is.
now.
He
When we all
said
agreed
shit,
this.
bro. Like, we've all agreed
Hey,
this.
Fred
Like,
and dibs.
yeah, bro. Horrible,
Trust this
horrible,
man.
horrible, bro.
Yasmin, you've got a
Horrible,
record player in your
horrible.
house. It's mine.
Oh my god.
You've been
Oh
fighting
my
in your
God.
household, bro.
no, this is the first time you said this.
He made it seem like, yeah, it's blessed. This is beautiful. We've been banging Wu-Tang the whole time.
I was banging
Bro,
Wu-Tang.
a man don't even use
I said
Android. I'm the
was.
only one here that uses
Why are you
the
shouting?
Android.
Why are you shouting?
I'm shouting because I want to shout.
What's going on?
This is
This is my
hilarious.
voice. This is my voice.
Hey,
It's crazy that
Fred is a crook.
he's a criminal.
Fred is a
Career
crook.
criminal.
She probably said, you're making too much
He
noise.
even,
Turn it off.
he even took our alcohol home yesterday.
Hey, listen, yeah. Let me tell you something about Fred, yeah. Hey, wait.
The Jameson. And they sent 2 cups.
Hey, when it comes to stuff, yeah. Hey, Fred is a crook. Fred is a crook.
Fred is a bandit.
Hey, BB came to studio today, yeah, and he was like, "Oh, that Jameson was bare nice, man.
Yeah.
Like, it was mad smooth." I was like, "Swear down," and he was like, "Where is it?" And he was like, "I heard him whisper on his breath. Don't tell me Fred took it home." Man. I said, "That nigga
He's
took that shit
alcoholic.
home."
He's alcoholic. We have to watch
Yeah.
him. You know the Donny that was just smoking more than usual the other day?
Look, he's trying to tell
You know what I'm saying? What's this
We have to
deflecting?
watch him. We have to
Why
watch
don't-
him.
Don't deflect.
We have to
Well,
watch
don't
him.
deflect.
We have to watch him.
Well,
Don't deflect, bro.
So, no, big man thing. You're taking this phone.
Yeah.
You've got the old one already.
The old one is a shit iPhone.
Why do you even need it?
No, that's
Nah,
gonna
the
be
answer
my
to the
main
question
phone.
No, it's not. It's not.
Unless you're
would-
gonna swap your phone.
That might can happen. Why do you need 2 phones?
I need 2 phones because this
I
doesn't
don't know
take
why
good
you need 2
pictures
phones.
on
No,
the
let
thing.
him answer,
No,
let him
I was
answer.
gonna get rid of this and just use
don't
that.
even post
I was
pictures,
gonna
bro.
use this. I was gonna drop this here as well. I can drop this here.
Yeah, but there's
I
not
can drop
another
this
phone.
in.
I've called dibs on this one. You called dibs on another one.
That's because we agreed that would be the what's it called phone, the
we
dilemma
we
phone.
You can have the
No, I'm not
vinyl.
having it. I'm not having it. You're not taking it
shit.
home.
Do you
I'll
want the
break
Jameson?
it.
Do you want the Jameson?
I
You
don't
said
want the
you'll break
Jameson.
it.
I'll
If
break it. I'll break it.
Apparently, you can customize the lighting on
what?
this as well.
That's cold.
Man said, "New."
So what's this phone called? Nothing.
Yeah, the nothing too.
This is sick.
What?
What's the thing that how am I forgetting her name, man? Poetry. Why am I forgetting her name?
Listen, I'm tired of his childish
Oh,
emojis.
Who? Shayo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Shola. I was like, it's not Shola. I just kept thinking of Dr. Shola. You know when she was like, JBL.
Yeah.
Anything about nothing.
I like this tear thing. You lot
Yeah,
did the
yeah,
tear
I did
thing.
that. Yeah,
Like,
that
this
was
is
nice
cold.
still.
Oh
This
yeah.
is
Yeah.
cold.
Tear it.
Yeah, the headphones.
So is this
they
the
look
charger?
nice still.
Yeah, and everything's like always translucent with them. Shout out to Nothing for sending this.
Wait, is this
true-
wireless charger? Is there
Yeah,
no
shout
wire?
out to nothing. This is cold. Like,
This is wire gonna be
have
in
you
there.
have you started using them?
What is
Did
this?
you connect it?
No,
Oh, there's
I
4
don't
headphones.
know.
I
There's
think.
4.
But where's the charger, bro?
For what?
I don't know. It might be like normal USB or something like that.
Just
Oh, it's not in here. Oh yeah. I
How
guess-
many
I
headphones
guess-
is there?
Oh no, there's a charger in there.
where?
It's here.
For the phone.
Yeah, no, for the phone, it might be underneath the. Where's the box?
You got the box. Yeah.
Oh, head.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
should
see
be
a charger.
underneath in those things. No.
This in here.
So there's
One
3
of those.
headphones or there's 4?
4, I think.
Dibs.
Yeah, that must be it.
How?
I called dibs. See?
On the 4th.
Yeah. What's unfair?
No, that's fair.
And I don't like
See?
this dibs
See?
thing, you know.
See?
No, that's
See?
fair.
It was fair, right?
Yeah.
What do you
I'll give
need
that.
2 headphones for?
I called
Toots,
dibs.
Toots.
I just called dibs.
So Toots can't have one.
Don't do that. I
Toots,
just
do
called
you want
dibs.
headphones?
Don't do that.
Don't shout,
Don't do
don't
that because
shout.
I called dibs.
Don't
If I
shout.
want to choose to give it to Toots,
That's
on me.
crazy. Toots-
If I want to choose to give it to Toots,
You're
when you took Jameson, did you offer Toots,
You're
bro?
shouting though. Toots, do you want headphones?
Bro, listen, Toots, wait me. I called dibs.
No.
Agree with the rules because you've been breaking these rules for a long
it
time,
depends
bro.
if Toots wants
I just
headphones.
clocked.
Nah, man, you're
I just
ruining the
clocked.
whole
I
thing.
called dibs on that, but then
What
you said
did you call dibs
on the
on
phone.
now?
No, because I remember the conversation.
You
now.
called dibs on the phone if we had an extra phone.
No, because you said now, no, I can't call dibs on it because it's the dilemma phone, and then I said,
Yeah,
okay,
but
well,
you're
if there's
not
an extra
giving
phone,
up. You're
then
not giving
dibs.
up a phone
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
dilemma phone.
No,
I
100%.
will. I'll
That's
give this
crazy.
back.
He wants
I'll give
free
this.
phones.
No, I
No,
said
we don't
I'll give
want
it
that
back.
back.
I'll give this one.
No,
I'll
we
give
don't want it
both my
back.
phones for that.
We don't want it.
Now he wants to give up his country
Like,
line.
what are you talking about? I said I'll give up both the phones for that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
You're
I did.
offering that now.
No,
You don't
I'll do it.
accept.
I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow.
You're not having
I'll
this
do it
phone.
today if we need.
No.
I called dibs.
2:30.
On what? On that, bro. Why you saying
No,
on
you
what?
can't
Why
have the
you
extra
opening it for
headphones
me?
if you want.
It might not be headphones. You might can't call dibs.
He's gonna say he's gonna bring it back next week, bro.
No, this is speakers, dibs.
It's not speakers.
I just called dibs on that. That's definitely headphones.
Is there a card in here?
This is why you need to be sending us free of everything, nothing, man.
Do you see what happens? This is what happens.
Fred is terrible.
This is what happens when. This is why when we say the rule is send free. If you send more, we'll fight. If you send less, we'll fight. Send
Why do I always get
or
called
send
petty?
6.
This isn't fair, bro.
Or send 6.
Why is it always
or
me?
send 7.
You heard how they're roughly calling dibs, like rough.
No, I'm an Android user.
That doesn't mean anything.
What does that mean?
I called dibs
I use
anyway.
phones.
Regardless, I
You're never even on your phone.
Exactly. You don't even use your
You're
phone,
on a good
bro.
phone for
Yeah,
no
that's
reason.
because I don't have a good phone. If I had a good phone, I'd use it.
Allow me, man. I'm had enough.
I'd use it if I had
He
a good
wouldn't.
phone.
He wouldn't.
You wouldn't,
I
bro.
would. The reason why this one shit
you
is
know-
because the notifications are horrible
You
on
have
this.
to. Do you know what I want to be able to check?
You're
You know,
horrible.
like I want to see like a leaderboard of who sends the most messages, like, and even remove our arguing, like, in our group chat.
Well, it's between me and you.
Yeah, 100%.
So there's no
They gonna
point.
show up and be like, oh, you guys are moving mad. What?
Guys are
Contribute to
moving
the
mad,
argument,
bro. You're
bro.
moving mad.
You don't like that.
We're gonna butt off each other's heads, bro. Can you say who's
You
right
know
or
what,
wrong?
yeah,
on
I don't
edge
know
here,
how
bruv.
you like have energy to argue all day. We come here, we argue for ages. And then you go home and you want to argue some more.
Nah, it
I'm
needs to be
tired,
settled.
bro.
It needs to be settled.
Because you didn't let us
It's the-
settle
it's the
the arguments
Nigerians.
at
It's
your
the
house.
Nigerians.
You didn't get to settle it.
That wasn't my fault. Did we not?
It's
Did
because
we
you
not
wasn't
settle
listening.
it?
We didn't. We got tired.
Oh.
I could go again. But at that time, it was like 1 a.m.
We got tired. But came here banging storms though.
Yeah.
Did
Both
you?
of us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was playing. Yeah, I was playing on
The wrong tunes though. The wrong tunes. Is there anything we need to do before we get out of here?
No, but shout out to Nothing, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate
big shout out
this.
to Nothing for
I
sending
can't
this
wait to
through.
connect these.
Do you know I'm upset because I promised
Cool
these
tech
headphones
company.
to Yasmin.
I know that's.
But you
I
don't
promised-
even like
I
in-ears,
promised
though.
mine to Mandy. That's why I
But
said.
do you like in-ears?
Dibs.
Huh?
I thought you didn't like the in-ear ones.
I don't, but they look nice.
I don't really
Yeah, they
like.
do
I don't
look
really
nice.
like in-ears. But you know what? I tell you what, Toots. Would you wait? Hold on. Where is it? Where's the fourth one?
Are you sure they? Oh,
One,
yeah.
two
they
here.
sent 3
There's
and
2.
then yeah.
So this
Okay,
is
cool.
Yasmin's.
So one came
What do
with
you
the
want
phone.
with it?
Bro, give me the box, man.
Why'd you call Toots' name?
Give me the box, man.
What do you want?
Give me the box, please. Can I have the box, please?
The phone is actually the work phone. The phone is
Yasmin,
the work phone currently.
This is how he brings home a lot of stuff. He
Wait,
steals.
where is the phone? Sorry. Can I
Is
see
it Eddie Guerrero
I'm
that
not
says?
gonna take it
It's
home,
Eddie
man. Come
Guerrero.
on,
I
I'm a
lie,
grown-up.
I cheat, I steal.
Can I see the phone? Why are you being silly, bro? Give me the phone. Let me see.
What are you doing?
I want to see
That's
the
my
phone.
phone, bro. What are you doing?
No, I just want to see the phone.
What do you want to see, bro? It's an iPhone, bro.
No, not the iPhone, the Nothing. I've never
Why
seen
are you
it
giving
before.
them the iPhone? Give me the
I've never
phone, bro.
seen the Nothing phone
Yasmin,
before.
come and hold this for me, please.
Don't come and hold
Don't
that,
come and
bro.
do nothing.
Go put
Can
it
I
in the
please
car.
see
I'm
the
gonna
Nothing
meet you
phone?
around the corner.
What's going on? This is childish. This is childish.
Go put it in the car.
I'm not even trying to take
need
it.
to-
I genuinely want to see it. Like,
Yeah?
it's the work
Come-
phone.
come get
on.
it.
I said triple murder at
No,
the
I can't.
90s baby studio over
Come get it.
technology.
Okay, don't worry about it. What do you want?
I
You're
want you
stealing
to
from
see the
us.
phone.
Is there anything we need to do before we leave?
You're
The
siphoning
reason,
from us. No,
I just want to see the phone.
We're doing
I'm
this
gonna
on
ask
camera.
you off
Am
camera
I the only
anyway.
person that stole?
That's what he said. Man said if you're next.
You guys have stolen from here before.
What did we steal?
No one's stolen, bro.
Nobody steals except you,
Look,
bro.
he's even
You're
admitting
the only
that he
one that
steals.
steals.
Everybody will say, "Oh, dibs, or can I have that?" You say, "I'm
lot have
coming
never-
back next
You
week."
lot have
with it."
never stolen from work before.
What are you talking about, man?
This job.
Not this job, any job.
Bro, what does that matter?
I just want to know.
I
Am I
might have.
stolen?
Yeah, I must have. I must have stolen paper clips.
I've stolen like a
Post-it
charger
notes.
or something like that.
Have you stolen like a desktop?
No. I've stolen the charger.
Someone
that
in
came
here
with it.
has.
Someone stole a desk. What?
Stole a
See,
desktop.
this is why you guys are together. Bonnie and Clyde, bro.
Kleptomaniacs.
Kleptomaniacs.
What
bro.
the hell is this?
They're Bonnie and Clyde, bro. They've been
Bro,
stealing
wow.
from every
A desktop.
any opportunity. They're stealing.
Well,
Big
Rob,
man thing. Can I see the phone,
What do you
please?
want with it?
I just want to see it. I've never seen the phone.
okay, take, man.
No, man, stop
That's
doing
my
that.
phone.
Stop doing that.
Then-
I've actually never
You
seen
even
this
smashed
nothing
it with
phone
that.
before.
So
I'm
and
using it.
What's the dilemma from this one?
Yes.
Don't do anything silly.
As
Dan.
agreed.
I'm not. I literally just want to see it, bro. I'm a grown up.
Don't drop it.
Oh my god.
He's hovering.
This guy. My back is hurting. I did back there. You want me to stretch?
Pause.
Man, stretch your arm, bro.
Stretch out.
I'm giving me a T-Rex
Stretch
arm,
out,
bro.
Let's give him the.
Take, man. Don't snatch.
bro.
You know when someone's done playing and you're like, give me that, bro.
That shit, bro.
Don't snatch, bro.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, boy.
Is there anything? All right, guys. Remember, live show is on the 30th of.
Yeah, if you want to see
Of
us chat shit
September.
like this in life, real life, and come and see this in person and be front row, come to the live show.
Say no more. You're not on
Yeah,
holiday.
let me get my headphones, bro. What's
You've
good?
got your headphones.
No, my
It's on your
other
lap.
ones, bro. No, bro. Where's the other
Alright,
box?
rock, paper, scissors.
No, I'm not rock, paper, scissors.
Why
Give
is
him one
she
to
crying?
Toots.
This is
I'm
too
gonna
funny.
take it and now I'm gonna give it to Toots. But by rules of dibs, I need to collect, bro.
You want to give it
I'm
to
in
Mandy?
receipt of my
Okay, why
earphones.
did you promise Mandy headphones?
Because I'm gonna actually give this to Mandy. Honestly, I don't
You
like
are?
in ear. No,
So why did you promise it to her?
because I knew that she would like this. I know that she likes in ears.
So she hasn't got headphones currently.
She's got AirPods, but I know that she could do with new joints.
okay.
What's that? What's
What
your
are you
business,
doing
bro?
over there, bruv?
What's wrong with you? Why are you laughing so?
on the phone.
He's a crook.
It's you that will be handling dilemmas, bro. You think you could just rob us? We'll rush you outside, bro. Imagine you just saw on Twitter, we're just rushing VP outside. He said they robbed him for his phone. For the company phone
And
that
then
they
we
all
use his
learned.
own face ID on the phone. We'll unlock it, bruv.
Man is just stomping him out outside over the company phone.
Crazy.
That's it, the PR
Oh
box
my
must have
God.
been
Let's
crazy.
get out of it. Next week, who we got episode dropping with?
Bolaso?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Guys, make sure you check out the
Finance.
episode we dropped with Priscilla. There's an episode soon with notes. Plant Made is going to be the sponsors of the live show. If you haven't already got any, thousands of people have got their Plant Made and are enjoying the miraculous growth that's going on there. Before I forget, I knew there was something. Escape room.
Yes.
Escape
yes.
room.
Yes. I did some negotiation for you guys because that's what we do. We go the extra mile and then we go past that for you guys. If you're a member and you're going to the escape room, you realize that we said, hey, there's 3 of us and there'll be 7 of you, right? It was going to be 10 of us. And I said, you know what? We need more members in there. They said there's availability for 15. I said, we want the top. We want the maximum. If you give 15, we even want 16. And they said, we can't do that. So I
is
said,
it
we
us
want
plus 15?
No, us plus 12.
Okay, cool. So we got 5 spaces to fill
That's correct.
for members only.
We got 5 spaces to fill, 5 extra ones for members. So if you're already part of it, there's going to be more of you that are joining.
So what I'm going to do is we're not going to be able to do it on... Well, should we do something live stream or in Discord for the remaining spaces?
Unique lady said, let me come.
Do you know what I'll do? I'm going to ask one question and the first people to write the answer get to come.
Yeah, it's on members only, innit?
Is it?
Nah, it's not. Unique
It looks
ladies
like
in
it.
here saying,
It's
let
unique.
me come.
Sorry, Unique.
All
Your
right.
pride has not got you here.
Let's
That's
go.
for damn
Members
sure.
only.
It's
Let me
a
find the
platty,
question.
platty. Members only, so
it's
we
a question that Leo
can
wrote.
see the woods from the trees.
So let me get the question for the members.
Where's my headphones,
What
though?
section is it in? Oh, Leo, where did you put this question? What headphones?
And why are you so happy with this phone?
Nah, I'm
why?
testing it
This man
out.
is all
Okay,
programming
here
the
it is.
phone, like, you know,
Escape
he's all
room.
setting his face ID and that.
No, I'm not. I didn't do the biometric stuff.
As you should.
Okay,
What
you
are
ready?
doing?
You
See
ready?
the
I'm
phone?
gonna
I'm testing it.
ask
The
the question.
camera's
Yeah,
clean.
just all right. But everyone's gonna. Yeah, if that no, because the room is locked. Cool, they won't be able to see. All right. The question is, what country did the Caesar salad come from? Let us know in the comments. First 5.
Wow. Italy. Italy,
Wrong.
Greece, Italy,
Wrong.
Greece, Italy.
Wrong.
Greece, Italy, Italy,
Wrong.
Greece,
Mexico. Be swiftly. You're coming. Leona, you're coming.
ST.
ST, you're coming. Mercy, you're coming. What is there? One more.
Touch AK.
Ack, you're coming.
There you go.
Leo, do me a favor. Add those people to that Top Golf group chat. We'll see you guys at Escape Room. We're done here, man.
Thank
We've been there for
you.
what, 2 hours, 40 minutes. I know it was a little late. Next week we will be here. The week after, we're on holiday.
Get
so there
that
won't be a
camera out
live.
of my face.
It's crazy. But there will always be an episode dropping every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, tell your mum. We'll see you at the next ASAKE'S concert as well.
That picture's cold.
In a bit.
I'm going to upload that. Come.
Cool.
See you later, guys.
Quality cold.